Pepito? Pepito?
That dude Miguel.
Oh,
That dude Miguel thinks he's a big deal. You know what I mean? Like,
fucking high noon, man.
I know, right?
It was awesome. We had like 4 watchers for a half a second, and then as soon as the like intro started, it's like one watcher. 'Cause we were talking trash on Miguel, whom we all love in some form or another. Ladies and gentlemen, boy and girl, or the other 2 people that are watching right now, welcome to the KotoKai Robo-Dojo Workbench number 108. The what used to be incredibly regular, but now sometimes a little bit irregular stream where a handful of friends hang out and talk about modeling.
You're not busy at all, right?
Oh my fucking god, dude! I have not had a day's rest, and I can't remember like an actual honest day's rest.
Sit back and relax.
Put your t-shirt on.
Oh, you want me to put a t-shirt on?
No, don't worry about it.
At least I'm not nips out.
Maybe we would get another viewer. You never know.
It's okay. I'm not trying to gain viewers that way. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong.
We got Miguel and Guy out there. Half of the My Ties with Z and Guy crew.
Easy, guys.
Gonna have a
These guys.
It's tomorrow night, right? They have the stream.
Yeah.
Correct.
Excellent.
A couple hours before Mechanism starts. Yeah.
Awesome. It's gonna be fun. The world is crazy and wild. Mask mandate lifted in New York as of a couple of days ago. What?
Yeah.
Another viewer? Me and Guy aren't enough now, says Miguel. Listen. Every viewer is important. Every
Equally.
viewer equally important. Yes.
Yeah, we lifted. We did the same thing here. They lifted it, and then most of the stores around here lifted it. But they say, so if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask in a lot of these stores. But it's Florida state law that they can't ask you if you're vaccinated. So it's like
I just wear my mask when I'm inside, regardless. I'm good.
Yeah, me too. I don't feel comfortable in like retail stores, stuff like that. I'll just put it on.
Here's the thing about it. In New York, right? Julio's in New York, right? Pabs, you're out near Chicago. You see this shit. What I have seen for years and years and years is people from like Asian countries or people from, that area of the world that all during the cold and flu season, they all just wear masks all the fucking time.
And they wear them when they're
like,
not feeling well. If they have the cold, they put a fucking mask on to save everyone else from getting sick.
I'm like, oh, okay, that's like got to be a cultural thing, or it's got to be like a whatever. But like, I fucking totally get it now, and I will absolutely do this till the day I die. It seems like the right thing to do. And, that's just conscientious, and it's gonna help me and help everyone. So, and I don't care. So.
It certainly changed. I used to always go to work sick, right? Like if I had the flu, as long as I could like handle it, I'd go to work. And now I'm like, man, you're such an asshole for doing that. Like you're gonna get everyone else sick.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, like I'm the kind of person that doesn't really get like sick. Like I get like a sniffle or something like that, but I just keep on persisting and I don't really actually get ill. But like my wife, if she doesn't get the flu shot every year, she's like SOL. So like you got to be like, it's bigger than the body that you inhabit, like the whole scheme.
I get sick for one day always. Like if I get the flu, I feel like shit one day, the next day I'm back to normal.
How about you, Pabs?
I'm feeling those flu-like symptoms right now.
Ooh, you got the shot, right?
I got the second shot today, yeah.
Oh, shit. Right on, man.
Moderna?
Well, Moderna.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us this evening, even though you are...
I'm still alive. I'm okay.
Oh, no. And look, it's Ty Furious just joined in. So we got where's Z?
Where is he?
He's handling
No,
his
we almost have
kids, I'm sure.
the
He's
full cost of the Brady Bunch right
being
now.
a family man. It's true. This is true. If there was a way that I could make him be a little square pop up in the center, we would like sacrifice our like in the center of the screen. Sacrifice that. I'd be into it.
Someone's got to get a cardboard
I
cutout.
might have a picture of him somewhere, and then I could probably just share my screen, and it'll be right there in the middle. Like put him in my OBS. I don't actually know if this will work or not.
Okay.
It's been a long time, man. He asked me to do some Photoshop for his face. I don't know.
Oh jeez, because the Miguel thing. Oh my god. All right.
Yes. Oh,
So after I get settled eventually, because as those the handful of people that are in here right now already know me well enough to know that I'm my life is I'm moving, everything's in chaos right now. And as soon as I do get settled down, Chris, I do want to send you a mostly clean set of resin parts for the full city, so that you can shoot them yourself, and then you can keep them.
Oh, okay.
And
It's a great payment right there.
Yeah, and then we can. Well, yeah, and then obviously I'll also pay for your time because time
Don't
is
even
valuable.
worry about it. Don't
No,
even.
no, no. We'll hash it out regardless.
Yeah, we'll talk
then
about it.
We can get this thing going, and
You'll lose that
I can
conversation,
get-
but we can talk about it.
cool. Sure. It was like, huh? Hey, John Lynn, how are you? What's going on? The yellow is nice on you, Pabs.
What are you trying to say? All right, it's my skin. I can't take it off.
Racist.
Wow. Wow.
I get it out now before I can't do it later. So squeeze it out, bro.
Wow, it seems like an appropriate time to mention that this show is brought to you and sponsor support with USA Gundam Store. And also with the support of our good friends over at Galactic Toys out in
Yes,
Michigan. So please take a look at those guys out their store, see what they've got for selection. They have some amazing tooling and some amazing model kits that are commonly varying in the two locations. So you're not going to find the same thing at both spots. So you can go and get a variety of painting and model building supplies at both of the locations. If you do go to USA Gundam Store, you can use my code. You can use Julio's code, which is ClippinNubs10. Pabs is just reluctant as fuck, and Paul hasn't gotten scooped yet. So we'll.
Pab's an anti, man.
Yo, listen, Dylan, jokes on you, bro. I'm wearing jeans. Shut up.
You guys get what I'm saying. Anyways, yeah. So we very much appreciate their support, as they're very great people, and as you guys are all very great people as well. We appreciate you, and yeah.
Day.
Day, all day and day.
Did I delete this image of Z? I'm just gonna download them from his fucking Facebook group.
Yeah.
What are you getting a picture of Z for?
Tonight,
Put it in the middle, so it looks like he's here.
tonight my modeling fluid is a Matsurika, which is a Pilsner with jasmine flowers. Got it from
fancy.
Yeah, I got it from a craft beer spot that is around the corner from this job site that I've been at for a while now. And yeah, I haven't frequented them yet, but I think I'm going to continue because they have a rolling selection.
That's nice.
This is what you come up here for? You want to human me? Why?
Just like John Lynn.
Why you do this?
Violence.
Man chose violence.
Thank you for the kisses. I appreciate the kisses.
Julio, I can't wait to hang out with your dog and make friends with her.
She's so cute.
I know, she was hecka intimidated by me when I saw her last time.
Oh my god, what is that? That's
I know,
a
because I'm big and gangly. I'm like a scarecrow.
She's like that with most people. Well, she'll warm up to you.
I know.
Lick
My
my
dog
arm.
hates people when they walk in the door. And then the minute they pet her, she's like, oh.
Oh,
Hello,
we're homies. I didn't get that we were homies. Dogs are so good like that. I love dogs and cats too, actually. My cats are chill. Yeah, my cat's hella chill and friendly. Or both of them are.
They are.
Yeah, they're great. Oh, so I've been working on stuff. I
Yeah?
freed up that vice that was holding the sentinel. There it is. There's the. So I freed up the vice of the sentinel, and it's now holding the Messerschmitt.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give myself a screen. 1 second,
Yeah.
friends. Thank you for the patience.
Yo, what up, guys? It's me, Z.
So, I assembled the majority of the fuselage. All this is glued in. The wings are not glued they're not glued to the fuselage, but they're obviously glued together. I did the pre-painting on the inside of the wheel wells in the various colors. The base of the wheel wells is a sky blue, and then the interior is a blue gray, as per the specs on like the actual planes. So I've been just trying to deal with this today. I was dealing with the slats, which are these two front areas. You can see here outlined with tape on the two sides. The slat for the wing is a way for the pilot to be able to control the lift, in essence, on the wing. So these are little portions in the front of the wing that either slide down or extend out. And what it does is it breaks the airflow, allowing the wing to gain greater lift. And they're very good for for fighting. And so these two wheels inside the cockpit, if you guys remember any of the cockpits that I showed, the two little wheels on the side control the slats on the front of the wings, and they're manually controlled by the pilot, like whipping these wheels with his hand while he's flying a plane through the air shooting guns. Wild. I don't think I could do it. It's fucking crazy. And these guys are like 19, like what the fuck? But yeah, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, I realized that, or I deduced and with a little bit of realization, I figured out with the way the position they needed to be in. So I trimmed them, and then I modified the wings so that I could put the slats in the proper position for the position. Thanks, Barney. For the position of the plane, which is going to be the plane is basically going to be in this position in its pose, with some clouds sculpted below, just kissing the edge of some clouds with a little bit of cool vapor. Sculpt that shit, yeah. But going into doing the inverted dive, because basically they would fly in this way. But yeah, so it's gonna be hype. So you'll be able to see all of the top and the bottom of it all, and it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm just trying to make it as accurate and real to the model as I can. Show it a little bit of respect. This is the 1 to 32nd Hasegawa Messerschmitt ME or BF 109G. For those of you that don't already know,
The Messerschmitt.
Hey guys, we have a special guest.
Oh no, let's see it. Oh my goodness. The fact that that's a GIF is disturbing. Here we go. We got a question from Typhurious. I'm sorry, Ty. Question for Pabs. I got some anchor paint and found that most of the bottles had more than 30 mil of paint. Do you have a similar experience? Gosh, I think that sounds wonderful.
Yeah, so a couple of my grays, actually, Ty, had a little bit more than the rest of the paints that I've noticed. So because I have pretty much everything except the metallics. I have the whole range. And the grays had more in them than the other basic colors. So the cold black gray, the black gray, the cold black gray light, the weapon gray. There was another gray. I can't remember what it was right now, but they all had a little bit more. Yeah, 26.
Yeah, Jesus.
Right?
My goodness. Oh man, look at how long my hair was. The top hair. It's not even close to that right now. It's all shortish. I've been wearing it like a pompadour. I look like that guy from the second Mad Max movie. But it's not bright red,
Brian is Prince Zuko unhinged in this one.
Very nice. Yeah. I need to wash that sweatshirt. That sweatshirt is just filthy. I intended on washing it recently. Oh, and there's Pabs' own gif of himself. Nice, Ty. That's good stuff. Hey,
Oh,
man,
shit.
go shower. Come back 2 minutes. What?
2 minutes.
Two Brians.
Oh, I go to
Everybody fuck
shower.
out.
Come back to
Brians.
2 Bryans. Wonderful.
You know what I say to that, Miguel?
Fucking Corona.
Oh man.
I
What's
had
up, Michael
more.
Dawson? Hey, all right, man. Congratulations. You got more? Go
I
ahead,
got more,
Pabs.
but I caught people slipping, but I don't know where they are right now.
I caught people slipping.
Oh no, you can't be showing that. Oh yeah, Julio, remember this guy? Oh, it's too high.
I don't remember that guy.
This guy it says, "Oh, I can't even drag it because it's not zooming in." There's more of that. That's Julio the
Oh my
frog.
god. Julio's a frog. Oh shit.
I remember that.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
I gotta stop
The
doing
one
that.
and only Sheldon Mecca is here tonight. Yeah, Sheldon Mecca doesn't watch anime. Yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here.
What up, Michael Dawson? Hello.
Yeah, exactly. What up, Michael Dawson? I'm glad you got off the workday, out of the workday early today. Heck yeah, that's always a good thing. When you get a little bit more time to yourself. Was talking earlier about how I haven't had precious little time for just doing nothing. So this is my few moments. I'm organizing gummy bears by color right now, and this is
Right.
I'm having the fucking time of my life.
Yeah.
Listen, Wazy, I know you guys got like low center of gravity, but I still don't think you got the arm strength to support me if we were gonna do that baby and Swayze jump. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
It ain't happening.
I could probably throw you like a toddler. Just kidding. You're not that small.
Pabs holds me up when we do it. Pabs got the upper body strength for it.
He's like Cotton Hill. He's just like really short legs, but all super upper body.
Diesel.
Yeah.
That's one of those dumbass songs that'll be stuck in my head for like 3 days now.
What, the time of my life?
Yeah,
Oh.
there's just some of those songs that like once you hear them once in your head,
Yeah. Stuck.
That's the thing. Like,
I'm gonna be sitting in my office chair tomorrow.
yeah.
Everyone will walk
You're
by
gonna
my
be
office
like,
going, what the
and I
fuck is wrong with
never
him? He finally cracked.
I swear this is true.
And
And I'm holding on
holding
to you. Yeah, and then you get into the dance, and that's what's gonna stick in your head. That part where it switches over, and that's all you're gonna hear is the end. And
Just
then it switches to the
remember.
dance. Right. Oh god, that's
Had,
the worst.
What's the Phil Collins song like 2 weeks ago?
Oh, in the air of the night.
Silence.
In the air of the night.
Yeah.
What do you
Oh, what up,
what do
Luis?
you need help with, man? It says
Turn my
help,
freedom
guys.
to point on a crossbone gun.
Oh, guys. I think he would say hello, but maybe. Luis, do you need help?
Blink twice.
What do you think about Michael Dawson ready to turn his Freedom 2.0 into a crossbow?
Yeah, he had messaged me about this today. I thought it, since they're both quite slim and of a similar proportion, not in terms of height, but just in terms of like,
Sure.
waist to chest and all that stuff. I think it'd be cool. It'd be a good look.
Nice. Hell yeah. I think it's a great idea.
Yes,
What are you gonna use for the skull in the chest, man?
a skull on the chest.
But is he mashing like
Oh, there are
crossbone?
so many options.
Yeah, I had that question too. Are you putting a master grade crossbone together with the Freedom 2.0, or
Or are you making stuff?
either one's
Makes-
very cool? I'm just curious.
Oh,
I'm
you know
saying,
what?
like, he could probably just take a skull from anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he could. I mean, even if he wanted to, I'm sure there's like people who are willing to print it out if he gets the right like dimensions and stuff.
Yeah.
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 You're the one, man.
Yeah. Yes.
I can't give you no more.
What made you want to do
But
that
I
as opposed to
told
just like
you something.
taking fusing the Verkov? Okay, I was gonna say, what is there
You got
something
Julio's
about the freedom you want, like the proportions of the freedom, but the look of the
Yeah, the
crossbow? I'm assuming.
crossbow's gonna be smaller,
Yeah,
like in general.
yeah. The crossbow's what, like 14 meters, and
I think it's about
the freedom
maybe
16.
2/3. Yeah, 2/3 the size of the freedom from
Yeah.
looking at like my mouse is right here, and then the freedom 2.0 over here. It goes up to about maybe just below its chest.
Oh, it's that small. Shit.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I don't have the. I have the Justice, but he's on a stand, so I can't.
This could be love.
If I tilt this up,
Like
you should be able to.
F91's
just
about the same size, right, as the crossbow, give or take.
There's a crossbone right there,
Yeah.
and then there's the freedom on the other side. Now, granted, the freedom is a little bit further, but if I glue them together, like it just goes up to the chest. If it wasn't on a
Freedom hat, yeah. I know the Freedom is. I like the 2.0 Freedom. It's just a cool looking kit. Bandai got like. I think that's probably one of the kits that they went furthest away from their line art. The 2.0 Freedom is very like stylized for Bandai.
I think the 2.0 would be a really good look, actually.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Just because it's a lot skinnier than the 1.0, and the line art is also quite wide.
Yeah, this fucking piece came so fucking cloudy, bro.
So
It's easy enough to polish that and make that clear. Really.
I'm trying to now.
But honestly, it's better if you have it a little bit opaque,
Well, hi.
because when you have the LEDs behind it,
Oh, there's
fuses the LED.
in the front where the
You don't
nameplate
see,
goes.
Sam?
Yes.
Ah. All right, Peps. Thanks.
Guy Daigogi says, speaking of songs stuck in the head, last night Julio put Sandstorm in my head, and it segued into the Bartender song by Rehab.
Yeah.
So is that Sandstorm by Darude?
Darude. He was singing the same song the entire stream last night. The weird thing was, even though the guy had that in his head, that wasn't the song Julio was singing.
Nope.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, then what were you singing?
The business song from Tiesto. Fuck, how does it go, man? I forgot how the shit goes now. Like, it got out of my head, and now it's gonna upset me. Fucking Pabs.
I don't know.
What did I do?
Pabs, I swear to God, dude. You know,
Let's get down to business.
Yeah, that's how.
Oh,
Thank
One
you.
more
Thank
night,
you.
one more night to get this.
Thank you, Pabs. Because I was just about to look that shit up. I was going hard. Yeah, I was singing that song. I wasn't singing Darude.
Nights just like this.
Let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business.
The Barry White version. What is that?
The baritone version.
No, that's the fucking feeling the effect of the second shot business.
Yo, you getting sleepy?
No, I'm feeling hot, like temps rising.
Someone's a little conceited.
Yeah, Laura felt it like maybe an hour after she got the shot. Man, she's out.
Shit. Took a
Managed
sleep.
to.
I did the same thing. We both had you had yours on a Thursday as well, right, Brian?
Yeah, we had it on the same day, Paul. With the Pfizer.
But like same thing. I got it. I don't know, maybe 4:00 in the afternoon, and right around like the time I was planning on coming on this, and then like I just got really tired all of a sudden out of nowhere. I had no more energy. I was like, if I sit in front of it, I'm not going to talk the whole damn time.
Well, Bailey snapped his cape.
Yeah, I don't even.
What the hell is what is Miguel saying? Adagio?
What's Pepito saying? Que papito? Adagio for string is so beautiful. Yeah. Adagio.
It's Italian.
172 mg when I'm done.
Is it not?
Oh,
Yeah, right. Michael Dawson's gonna make a big old robot.
It's that's a little bit smaller than a PG.
Well, not if it's a crossbone. It'll be about the size of a master grade. Because they're so small.
Yeah.
Pointy.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this shit with 500 and fill this shit in.
Julio, are you talking about? Is this a clear piece again, or something else?
No, it's the what is that? The cap, crown,
the mohawk. Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, this the bust?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So just hit it with a either 500 and then just sand it down. You should be okay.
Like the micro lines, abrasions. I don't know what the fuck to call them. But on each side is like hard bodied. Like this is a cast of a 3D print they did on like FLM, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Shit. You see every
Could
line.
be.
It probably like
It just depends on how clean they got. I mean, yeah, because I suppose that'd be the easy way to do it, right? Would be to design it in 3D, to print it, and then to just cast it with minimal cleanup and be like, fuck it, let them do it because I'm lazy.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah, sanding.
That's part of the fun.
Sanding.
I just had the realization that this is like the only model that I have to work on in the house.
Wow.
I have a bunch of parts.
You
still
okay?
over
You feeling
there
the shakes?
that shipped
You're
in.
gonna like.
I just got that idea. It's actually been a few days, but it's just been so much stuff that I didn't realize it. Like, yeah,
I haven't worked on shit in like a week, bro. I watched all of Castlevania.
Yeah, I freaking loved it. 10 out of 10.
So good.
10 out of 10. Poppy. Ooh.
I'm just sad that it's over.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do more.
There's a spin-off coming up, right?
Yeah, I hope they do his son.
Well, I don't even care if it's Castlevania, but just hopefully in that same kind of style. If you watched Dota, it was somewhat similar.
I never played the game, but I did watch the dragon shit that they did. That was pretty good.
Yeah. It wasn't as good as Castlevania. It wasn't as R-rated.
As amazing as season 4 was, I don't think anything will top season 2's fight with the generals while the Castlevania theme music is in the background.
Yeah, dude.
Even though
lobby,
that end fight, like not so much when he's fighting Death, but like them bursting into Dracula's castle, like that whole fight scene was badass.
Yeah.
And I watched Demon Slayer, the movie. Which was so fucking good. It was so good. If you haven't watched it, find a way to watch it. Bro, the whole thing was just fucking awesome. Like, so good.
That shit touched me like 3 times.
Let me see if I can do an Alucard impression real quick. Oh my god. I'm turning into fucking Belmont. But
it's an American-produced anime, so hopefully, I know like what is that RWBY is as well, but hopefully, it kind of starts a trend where that becomes more popular. Just to get more content.
Yeah, I'd enjoy that. I want them to do that like with Contra.
That would be dope.
Yeah, it would be fucking dope as hell. Like what? Aliens and shit. Let's go.
I know we have like the Witcher live action series, but I would take an animated one as well.
Yeah,
because I feel like that would probably have a lot of cool stuff in it.
Bro, fucking look at this. So I get the like nub, right?
I don't like.
Hold on, shut up. Hold on.
It's too close.
Joppa. And I got all my paints on the wall. That shit is nice. It's real nice. All right, so I get like the nub off, right? And there's just pinholes underneath it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta fix that. You gotta fix that shit.
Yeah, that's
or you're gonna
bad.
have to
That's
like almost Bondo that kid.
Jesus Christ.
Julio, if I can do all of that, so this is easy, the double Zeta, you can do it to this wing.
Fuck you. That shit looks dope, Pabs. Get it focused. I don't want to see your stupid. There you go.
It's a little dusty right now.
It's fucking fire though, bro. That shit is fire.
Yeah, it still looks amazing. No lie.
Thank you.
All right,
Yeah. Get it done.
I'm
Get it
gonna.
done.
I'm gonna. And then
Yeah.
get it down. See,
You're gonna
maybe-
what?
I think Ungo was right. Black glue. I want to get my hands on some black glue.
Oh yeah, I need some of that.
All right, if you
Yep.
guys want some, Galactic Toys currently has the Mavworks version.
Ooh, cool.
You're probably
they
like
work the same way, right?
thin down some Tamiya putty and just
Oh yeah, I do have.
the whole damn thing.
Bro, you're right.
I
It
would
might
use
make
Tamiya
sanding
putty.
a little easier just because it's you're gonna go from gray to yellow. You'll be able to see where there's thin hole.
I would use
Super glue.
I would just use I would just use CA glue and a little bit of baby powder.
That's
yeah, the
Yeah,
Dave
yeah,
I
Powder's
use
really
CA
good.
glue because it doesn't look that deep. But if I sand this down and it comes back right back out, I'm gonna baby powder it.
Cool.
Maybe I'll.
So-
I always had a
in,
problem
like-
with the putties like shrinking and like doing weird shit.
Yeah, they use them a lot though in like automotive models.
What,
Yeah,
Tamiya
I know.
putty?
I don't know why they always use putty like to get
Well,
it.
they use
I
the
guess because it has to
polyester
be
putty a
perfectly
bunch.
smooth to do the gloss on it.
Yeah, I know that the polyester putty has a better like hold to it. It like is a better thing.
Yeah, that's one thing.
That's not like bright yellow.
I was watching a car model guy, and they even used it on like the dips in the plastic. Like he had like a pretty big flat spot for like the underneath of the car, and he like it was like he bondoed the fucking thing in Tamiya putty, and then just sanded it all back flat. I was like, wow. I mean, I would have just sanded the whole base, but I don't know if they were worried about losing detail or something. I'm not really sure, but it was what they did. It was what this guy did, and I watched a good handful of videos from different people, and they all kind of had the same process.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think it might also had to do with, on like a scale like that, like a Gundam's going to have like flat paint, and you're not going to notice like every single little dip in the paint. But on that high gloss paint, you'd probably notice the tiniest of
Everything.
imperfections. Yeah. So
Yeah. I remember when I used to model like sports cars and stuff, I was still like an early teenager.
Mhm.
And I painted everything in enamel by hand then. That was rough.
Good.
speaking of enamel, I just got like a whole shipment of the Tamiya enamels.
Yeah,
Finally, I ordered them like a month ago.
very nice. Mine should be here in a couple of days.
Hell yeah.
They're cheap if you buy them like a good amount at a time because they're only like I don't know, $2 or $3.99. I think I paid like per little jar, but the shipping was it was like $15 whether you were going to get one or 20 of them.
Yo, Peps, how long did that bus take you to do?
You can actually see the progress on like earlier mechanisms episodes. It took me, I want to say 3 or 4 weeks or something like
Oh, that's not bad.
that. Yeah. Not very long at all.
Ungal brings up a good point here. They fill it up with the cheap stuff and then top it off with the good shit. I've done that in the past. I've used the Squadron white putty, which is like very chalky. Doesn't have a lot of surface, but just to fill in a void and then hit that with something good on top.
You guys like my work in progress? Look at this thing. So good.
It's
The
so
huge
good.
outline, this huge outline Hainu, God,
What? Gangster.
changes everything, right? The size of this
How
guy.
many shades of purple is that? Wow.
Did you spray
About
can that?
65.
What?
Look at it, it's so great.
Where do you keep all 65 cans, dude?
Up his butt. He keeps them in his butt.
Up the rectum.
Up the rectum.
The accurate thing.
Is your colon
Siri.
okay?
Yeah. Yeah, it's effervescent.
Why does it look so fucking blue?
Yeah.
Because of white balance, man. You can't help it.
Yeah,
The
I was
fucking
gonna say, and that it's more purple now. And compared to that like royally purple of the Bandai one.
I
think
know. The Bandai one is hella purple. It looks blue as fuck on my screen.
Yeah.
Like, no lie.
The size of this
That's-
fucking gun.
Look at that gun.
With a gun.
That's too much. That's too much.
I am a big man. Yes, I am. And I have a big gun.
How you supposed to keep blood in all that?
I got a pump. You see, kid, you have to get the pump installed.
You're not gonna feel your feet for a while. There's blood in there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just a small, you make up for a small brain cavity.
Got no gray matter. So my dick. It looks really good, Peps.
it does.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm currently on the waist, and it's oh man.
Pepito Miguel said he's not gonna do it
Wasted.
anymore.
He sent me some photos today. Also.
He said he's giving up. He's just saw your
On
shit.
what?
He's giving up.
No, he hasn't. He sent me a couple photos of his high new. It
Uh,
looks
just
good, Miguel.
Fucking. Oh yeah, he said he has to do what? The waist, the arms, and some shit.
Yeah, he said he did the legs.
Mm.
Miguel, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna expose you, or I'm gonna show people your bill is okay.
Yo, send Pabs the leg so he doesn't have to finish this.
So
Just slightly
Miguel
off.
wants to see the bottom of the bone of the torso. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Underneath?
Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Just make
¿Y
sure
por qué
my
why?
Yeah, there you go.
You got a problem with that?
Hey, you.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. What's up? What's up, Miguel?
Let me see the bottom of
What
yours.
up, Manny?
Where's the
What up,
bottom of
Manny?
yours? What's that mean?
This man talking shit about the bottom part of my ABS. All right.
Talking mad doodle.
Oh, what up,
What up,
Colin?
Lone?
Yo, when I get my shit set back up down in Jersey, I gotta get like a whole huge round table with a shitload of people on. I gotta get Colin back on. Gotta get everybody Manny in here.
About housewarming stream.
Sure.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
See if we can get some of the guys from Alex's Discord, Donovan, or
Yeah, look at the size of this.
we can get
Jeff with
Jeff's,
a stormtrooper helmet.
yeah, Jeff's Stormtrooper helmet emoji
Oh, no.
and voice.
Wilson.
You
That was the next door neighbor from Home Improvement, right? Wilson.
Yes.
Well, so yeah.
behind the fence. No, not the volleyball. Julio. Julio's constantly cast away
Cast away.
on the seas of cheese.
Oh man, that dude had to be his own dentist. That's the part that like gets me every time.
Oh, I couldn't
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
where he's like popping the teeth.
Yeah,
Miguel
dude.
says, "Why you lying, Chooch?
I don't fucking like you, Miguel. That's fine. All right,
5'8" piece of shit."
piece of shit, Pepito, piece of shit.
Man said he was 6'3" yesterday. Sending topless photos to Z. That's a regular sized beer ball on your
That's
hand.
not
Miguel.
him, bro. That's not fucking him. You're lying. Lying ass. Yeah, I look like this fucking guy.
I get a ruler. Standard steel ruler. This is the 10-inch mark.
God damn, Brian. Shit.
There you go.
Fuck. I mean,
I only got a 6-inch, but I still got CC left.
I think you're doing all right.
I do what I can with it.
Yeah.
oh my God, Brian. You got like a fucking inch on me. I got 1 to 9.
Well, that was my thumb was sticking over the back
Why?
too, but I'm not trying to be weird.
That's a 6-inch mark.
fucking inch on me, dude.
That's just like the same hand. No, I got big. I got.
This is the same ruler that Julio was holding up just now.
Yeah.
I think that was
This
actually
is a
the small hand.
yardstick.
This
Yeah,
is my strong hand. Grab it.
I think did I measure my left hand too? Because my left hand is my
you got
small
nothing,
hand.
Julio. Look at this shit, man. All right, listen. Okay, listen.
Listen. Shit. You stupid, man.
Stupid is and stupid does.
You right. Yeah, I thought this was the whole like excess nub. I'm like, oh no, it's just the top.
Yeah. Speaking of stupid,
There you go.
I got this in the mail the other day.
That's a 6-inch ruler. That's a 6-inch ruler. There you go.
Yo, can somebody tell me what the fuck this says?
Yo, it's destiny.
What does that say?
Yayo, test names.
It says, yo, testes names. Yo, testes names. Yo, testes names.
Yeah, stick to studio quality control. Sort the fuck out, all right?
Yeah, bro, what happened here?
Yayo.
Yo, you test the names.
Original modified parts. I thought it said pearls for a little while there. It did not.
Pearls.
Oh, this is why type is important.
Yes,
Typeface is very important.
Tabs, you have
This is something else. What?
You have curious?
Yeah, I do have a curious. Yes.
This is like what was that one where it was like
Yeah, test the names.
however many people have been in a car and thought what accident they could do or whatever the hell it was, like what accident they could do or whatever. What would you do in an accident or something like that? Like
that thing,
Yeah.
where it was like the
yeah,
two
well,
phrases
and it was
next
just
to each other.
it was all fucking terribly figured out. Yeah, Pabs and Kyle were talking about it initially, but yeah, and then we shared that fun.
I'm gonna type this in translate, Manny, and if it doesn't come out and something in German, I'm going to be very disappointed. What is it? Yeah, no, there's no way this
Yo,
is
you
German.
test the names.
All right, I'm gonna make a drink. I'll be right back, dudes. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna leave it on Pabs too. You have the host, Tabby.
No, it doesn't say anything. All right, I checked the language. It's in Basque, and the English translation is Yayo Teta's names.
Yaoi.
Yo, you test the names.
That is nice, dude. I mean, Stickler is only ever really the only one I ever see with this fucking orange resin. This one actually comes with LEDs, which is different. I've never seen them do LEDs before. I don't even know if I'm gonna.
That's pretty cool.
It comes with like. Let me open this bag. Yeah. So it comes with this this little envelope. It says name on it. Creeping Freely for You 2 says it's the Necronomicon, but for tags.
Yo, you test the names.
Yeah, you take this name. That's racist, man.
Yo, look at you with the racist shit today.
I know.
Nice yellow pads.
So yeah, it comes with this type. Yeah, it's one of those ones that you can fit into like a beam saber.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And then it also comes with because these are all stapled together as usual. No, these aren't. There you go. Also comes with like all these magnets. There you go. And then this LED right here. These tubes, these 3D printed parts. All the 3D printed parts. And then all of these. Which is surprisingly more than the Dynamis. Like way more parts than mine already.
It looks like it replaces a lot more.
The funny thing is, there's actually, if I zoom in, there's actually a hand that is giving the finger,
Yeah.
which is right there. That's I guess it's the other character. It's the other character's personality, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hallelujah.
Alleluia Aptism.
Yeah.
yeah, but there's two parts to them, right?
Hallelujah and Alleluia.
Yes.
Yeah, ha and ah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what he's for, and everything else is just regular bullshit.
I think that's just trying to stick it to American language, where we have like so many words that are very similar, like there, and there.
I think they were playing off of the what's the pilot from Heavy Arms? What's his name?
Duo.
No,
Oh, no, not Duo Maxwell.
Troa.
Troa Barton.
Yeah, they were playing off of like his flip personality a little bit.
Did he have a split personality?
Not like a split personality, but he would flip, be like mean. I haven't watched it in a while, but like him and Duo were like at odds because he did some shit, and then he came back. I think they were playing.
He was the one.
He did some shit.
Yeah.
With where he lost his memories.
That might have been it.
But he did have. You're right, because he had that was what the clown mask was all about. Like,
Yeah.
on the one side.
Yeah. I haven't watched The Wing in a long time, so.
But I mean, that's a common, right? Like Gundam trope. Like,
Yeah.
let's just replay the same character over and over again.
Yeah. But yeah, fucking Double O and Wing are like a retelling of each other or some shit.
Yeah.
That's why I connected to fucking Hero Yui wants to be a Gundam. He is the Zero system.
The first time I watched Double O, actually when I first started watching Double O, as soon as he said "I am Gundam,"
Yeah.
I had to like pause it. I was like, "Did he just English that shit? Like,
Is this English?
what the hell did he just say? I am a Gundam."
I am Gundam.
When am I building this? Whenever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, man. It's on the list.
You gotta do the Dynamis before. Oh no, you did the Dynamis already.
I did the Dynamis
Yeah,
already.
you did the Dynamis.
The only thing I'm missing at this point now, after I build this Curious, is the Virtue.
Yeah.
That I have the entire.
Later this year.
Did you pre-order?
I have not. I did not pre-order.
Neither did I.
It's regular release.
Yeah, it'll be around. That's what I figured.
But I want
It'll
it.
be here.
I do
It'll
want it,
be
right?
here.
And you know they're gonna release a fucking resin kit for it.
Yeah.
Go
I'm
ahead.
That'll be interesting though, because like, will the resin dress up just be the Virtue and not the Noble?
Ew.
I'm guessing different companies will aim for different parts.
Yeah, and one of them will do both.
Yeah. And that's gonna cost like a lot of money.
Penis. Sorry. Taking an appendage now. That's how you.
Is Brian there? Is he not?
Yeah, I'm
No, I
here.
went to go get a drink. Oh,
No, I'm
Speaking-
here. I'm writing my mother a text. I apologize.
Oh no, you're fine.
Quattro
I was
went
just
to
checking to see
berserk
if you were
because the
alive,
colonist
man.
killed his father.
Is that better? Is it better if my camera moves?
Well, I mean, now we know you're there because you're moving your camera. Yeah, man.
I'm done. Sorry. Do you need to share something?
No, nothing yet.
Okay, cool. I just have like a variety of BS on my screen, and my mom just texted me, and I haven't spoke to her in a while, and I didn't tell her when I was moving, so I don't really talk to my family. So.
Julius is asking, is Brian flexing on us with his shirt?
Yes.
Yup.
Yeah.
Quattro went berserk because the colonist killed his. Yeah.
That's the Sandrock
Yeah.
pilot, right?
Yeah.
Like this one? I got this one when I was 18.
No, I don't think he's
On
got
my
that mixed
birthday.
up. I don't think that's how you spell his name. Quattro is Quattro Virginia. I don't think it was Quattro. That was Ketra,
Ketra.
which is the dub actor is the original Amuro Ray voice.
Ew. I did not know that.
Useless knowledge.
Good knowledge. 'Cause now I know.
And he's also Light Yagami in
Oh, he's light too.
Death Note.
What?
Oh man.
Yeah, the fucking panel lines and this shit. Jesus Christ, bro.
Yep.
It's all right. I'll clean it all up now.
Whatever you don't do now, you're gonna end up doing later.
You right. It's just one motherfucking piece, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is cool. I don't know.
Remember.
Because it's going to look great, dude.
Should look great.
It's going to look fucking great. I was thinking about like a metallic blue instead of just like the regular flat blue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Man. I got this Phantom blue from Moto.
Oh.
It looks really nice. I don't know. Maybe a Titans blue, like darker. What options here, bro?
A lot of options.
I do have the blue for the regular. I think it's like a sky blue, almost a sky blue. You keep it light because you're supposed to be a wing, right?
Yeah.
He's an angel.
He's an angel. Ain't gonna hit nobody.
You tell little girls, I hope they die.
Wow.
Kill you.
Wow.
He says that.
I think the dub goes, "If you get in my way, I'll destroy you."
Oh God, Babs.
Super edgy.
Yeah. Doesn't kill, he destroys.
I'm gonna watch that again. Fuck you guys.
I've been watching. So I recently finished Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah,
Very good.
Oh,
I enjoyed.
that's my next.
very good.
And now I am maybe 2/3 of the way of the first season of Fire Force.
Oh, Fire
Oh, that
Force
was
is
good.
dope, bro.
That was good.
I'm enjoying it. It's very good. Obviously it's the same animation studio, but it's giving me a heck of a lot of Soul Eater vibes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I like the good music for that one.
Is that the same one with the fucking the Reapers?
yeah. So it's like the Grim Reaper with death, and he has like a school. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So I did watch that. It does feel that way.
yeah. It's the same animation studio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, same like style.
hmm So I'm enjoying that. I can't wait to get into season 2 when we get there. I mean, I've been looking at other stuff to maybe watch, but I haven't really seen anything that's piqued my interest.
I watched the first episode of SSS Daizenaman.
Did you watch Gridman first?
Yeah, I've seen Gridman.
I did not like Gridman.
Yeah,
You didn't like Gridman?
It wasn't
Holy
great,
fuck.
man.
The animation was amazing.
Yeah, the animation was real good. I do enjoy that about like.
And I think you appreciate the anime more if you've watched like the live Tokusatsu show, because it's a continuation of that story.
I only watched the one with Joey Lawrence.
The Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
Yeah,
Oh,
And
it's not Blossom. Yeah,
It's
Blossom.
not
I watched
Joey
Blossom
Lawrence.
too.
It's his little brother Matthew.
they're the same person, bro. Come on.
Oh, Matthew Lawrence. That's the guy from Friends, right?
No,
No.
Oh,
that's Chinan Labong that you're thinking about.
oh, Chandler Bong.
Yeah.
I've been watching that show Back Arrow because it's
Because it's like calling back like 1980s
but it's
IBM
not good,
technology.
bro. It's not good.
And just hit the back arrow.
My wife also started watching the Peacock exclusive show Girls 5 Ever.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
Have you guys heard of that? You guys
Oh yes, of course I have, Pabs.
I have not. What is this?
I try to keep abreast of all the terrible things that I see on Twitter.
It's not, honestly, it's not that bad. So the premise is it's a group of it used to be 5, but now it's 4, but I won't tell you why. Girls who was in the girl group in the early 2000s or the late 90s, early 2000s, and they are trying to claw their way back into relevance.
Okay.
And it's written by Tina Fey, who is known for the Dirty Rock and Saturday Night Live. And it stars the lady that plays Angelica Schuyler in Hamilton.
Didn't watch Hamilton.
And Sarah Bareilles.
I don't know who that is.
You guys don't know who that is either. Okay, so she's like a contemporary singer, but it is very good. It's very endearing. Like they do like very good parodies and skits of. Do you guys remember MTV Cribs?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. TRL and all that early 2000s stuff. It's good. I thought it was decent. It was funny.
Did you finish it already? You finished it already?
No, I watched like maybe 3 or 4 episodes before I was like, I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm sleepy.
I'm dreaming about the Spice Girls.
So
Michael. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Pabs.
Yeah. Any thoughts on Bandai's Mystery MG? USA Gundam Store has it on pre-order, but no specific details other than price.
What's the price?
Is that the one that's like $50?
I really don't pay attention. I need to pay more attention to stuff that's coming out. I don't really care.
I didn't know USA Gundam Store was pre-ordering it, but I saw some things about it a couple weeks ago. Just
it's
people not. I don't think it's a big kit, no, because it's like $45 or something like that. That's what a lot of people thought when they initially, like, a lot of people were like, "Oh, the Virtue," but it's not expensive enough. And then they announced the Virtue, obviously, so that kind of killed that. But I don't know what it is.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, 40 or 50 bucks.
I am not sure. I mean, they haven't really revealed anything. No silhouettes, no anything. So
Yeah, you would think it would be like now.
The world is their oyster.
The world is an ashtray. We burn and crawl like cigarettes. The more you cry, your ashes turn to mud.
Is that Henry Rollins?
No, that's Marilyn Manson.
Ah.
Yeah. Little horn. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff from the late 90s, early 2000s. Oh, man. So this Hasegawa kit is actually pretty nice, right? The fitment is pretty decent on it, but there's a couple of things. Oops. What up, Jay Santos? But I've been running into a couple of different things that have been a little bit problematic and kind of annoying. So they molded it to have the slats in the outward position, which is fine because the plane, when it's in its resting position on the ground with the wheels down, as it's also molded to be, as you can see with those two holes, for the wheels down position, I'm modifying it so that it is wheels up. But when it's in wheels down position, the slats can either be out or in. It doesn't matter. If the plane is at rest and you push the slats in and they're meant to be out as the plane starts up, through the motion of the plane, they naturally move back to their normal position or the position that they're supposed to be in, as dignified by or oriented by the two dials on the inside. So that's been kind of annoying because I had to modify them both to fit. One of them is too small. So I'm going to have to putty it out and then rescribe it, which is just kind of a pain in the ass. And I had to do a bunch of work in here to get this. You can see there's still a heavy reveal on that side, where on this side there's like no reveal right there. So I'm gonna have to putty that, and I'm gonna have to putty the lead edge here where it's too short, obvious, and you can see that hole inside of the wing, which is just like, boo, Hasegawa, you suck. So anyway, another thing is that the fitment on the wing, I don't know if I'll get it to focus on that. Here we go. Is that when this sits flush, the body is glued appropriately in here, and there's a gap there. So I'm gonna have to try to find a way to compress this while I glue it so that it glues straight. Otherwise, I'm going to have a crazy amount of like feathery fill work to do there. Or I just have to sit and hold it for 2.5 hours until the fucking resin No, I'm not about to do that. But yeah, so it's a good kit, but a lot of these are like just, the Bandai kits we don't have any issues with. We don't have any problems with. People don't realize how, compared to, this is a Modran. This is probably, it's a 2020 boxing. So I'm going to guess that the model was made within like the 5 years prior to that, at least like the molds. Yeah, so like even now, nothing's perfect. And it takes like creative thinking and just like proactive efforts to make something that is in essence meant to be really, really good and clean, like really shine and actually be good.
Chime.
Yeah.
The world is a vampire.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sent to drain.
Dun, 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 dun. Secret desire. Dun, 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 dun. Hold Julio up to the flames. But what does he get for his pain? Fake desire. I'm into the Smashing Pumpkins. I'm a 90s kid. So, yeah.
Billy Corgan.
Yeah. We can have an acoustic jam session on my deck down in Jersey, Julio.
Fuck yeah, dude.
While I'm still alive, I'm
Yes.
gonna go ahead and do some resin news.
Nah,
Excellent.
son.
Yeah. Before you, no, everybody wants this. Please, before you pass out, Pabs, we appreciate you.
Here we go. Oh god! All right, so first one up is an update on the Boom Hobby Astray double rebate. Right,
That shit is pretty, man.
Yeah, there's finally finished images of
Oh wow!
of the production kit. So obviously you've got the two different forms here. Pretty cool. I don't like this white, but that's just again. It's just, I don't know, man. Like it's just I don't like it on the chest. It's nice on the feet, not so much on the chest. It also has it in black and gold.
Black and gold looks nice.
Black and yellow, black.
A little harder
and yellow.
to pick up the shapes though. And the white, it's more contrasty, so you can like pick up, different shapes of it.
Yeah, I think I just don't like it being like this massive block of white because
if it had some shades in there where it kind of blended back into the black,
Yeah.
So-
If you take out that front like armor, that extra armor on the front there, it'd probably look a lot better. Yeah.
Mayhaps. I don't know, but yeah, I mean it's very cool. You know, I wish someone made a 1/100 version of this because it's too small for me.
Tiny.
Tiny.
I know. I hate them tiny sheets. I want a
It
big
is-
old fucking log shit.
It's a really interesting. It's a really interesting design. It's just it's so busy for 1/144. I think it would translate better in the 1/100 scale.
Mm.
So you know, I don't know. Whatever. All right, next one. I'll close Facebook real quick because you guys don't need to see that. Next one is a. This is the 1/144. What is this again? Extreme Gundam? No, yeah, the Extreme Gundam type Leos 2.
That looks crazy.
Yeah, so this is. I know this is from Gundam Versus, right? This is like
Yeah.
an exclusive suit from that game that they made like a couple of kits of if you bought the game or pre-ordered it. So I don't know what frame this thing takes, or if this even takes the extreme kit. If it does, that's kind of not a very good marketing or sales thing because not many people are going to have the base kit. So I'm going to guess that they're going to be using something else. But it's an interesting look, I guess. I don't know.
I don't like it.
No, you don't like it either.
It's got like I don't know. It looks like something out of a video game. Like it's got the wings, and those look like Providence shoulders.
Yeah, it's very blocky, right?
Yeah. The
But
Extreme Gundam is a blocky little guy.
True. Again, in 1/144 scale, I don't know.
Tiny. It's a tiny bite.
It's a tiny boy. All right, next one is the 1/100. What is the Psycho Gundam version in Seed? Destroy. There you go. Destroy. Yes. So Hammercat does this thing where they do like a bunch of prototypes and then they do it like in comparison to their cat.
Uh,
So that's the size of the backpack right there,
That's a big
minus
ass
the
backpack.
giant plate. And then here it is with the
Poor
plate.
fucking cats. Like what the hell?
This cat's just like he's just chilling, he's hanging out. But yeah, this thing is big.
Yeah.
It's a massive thing. This is just I mean, I'm guessing the production wise, this is just the backpack. They haven't shown anything other than 3D
That's
renders of like the body.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think it's huge, dude.
Yeah. Lots of parts.
Yeah, but not too many.
No, I don't think.
You know?
Oh, actually, here we go. There's a.
Nice.
I love it, man.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go. That's not bad.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Big.
oh, that's awesome.
So Hammercat doing things. I like what they've come out with so far. What is it? They've come out with the Meteor unit, the weird mobile armor. I can't remember the name of it from Unicorn. The Archangel
Shambhala.
bridge. Yes, thank you, Shambhala. Whatever. I don't know. So yeah, no release date still. Who knows? Whenever you guys want it to come out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Next one is a 160 scale perfect grade detail up kit for the GP01 non-full
nice.
Millennium version. So
Oh, really? Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember in that conversation. I was like, man, I kind of want to build the GP01.
Yeah. Here's why.
Yeah,
This
I
is
got
why.
one. I got one.
Me too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is really nice, honestly. Like the details that was added to this, though not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily change the proportions and all that stuff. I think the GP01, the PG GP01's proportions are actually quite nice already.
Yeah.
It just made it look more modern, right? Like now it looks
Yeah.
like something that would come out today.
Right.
Like it looks a little dated when you snap it.
Dude,
If
you
you,
were
put it
straight up.
together, if you put it together and put it next to the X, yeah, like
Yeah, well, why would I do that? The Exia is.
Yeah, so this is really nice. SH Studio love working on perfect grades. I am more than happy that they do that, and this should be very easily available to get. Since SH Studio does have contracts with a couple of distributors here in the US.
Beautiful, man. Yeah, let me know when you're gonna grab one, Pebs. I'll grab one with you.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been seeing a couple people work on that Dom that they made.
yeah, that
Oh,
sound is good too.
God.
Makes
So
me want to do
nice.
another one.
So I know he doesn't. I know this guy doesn't really take in much Gunpla related content online, but there is a guy that just opened a store here called Rhino's Hobbies over in Elgin, Illinois. He carries
Suburbs.
studio resin kits. So I know he has the goof over there, and I don't know if he has the dome yet, but if they sell well, I'm sure he'll get them in. So
Shout out to Marengo.
Oringo.
Sorry, I was just talking about Marengo earlier today. Sorry.
Yeah, real cool. I enjoy. Yeah, so here's the old one right here, and this new one. It's a big difference right there. Jesus.
It's nice, man.
Does it look like it? I don't know. I don't know if
It does make it. It does make it taller
Sure, yeah.
a little bit. It improves the hips.
Yeah.
Is really what it is. It's like quality of life improvements in the hips, and I think in the upper arms as well, because the lower arms seem the same, but the upper arms seem slightly longer, and the lower arms are maybe just a little more narrow.
I wonder if it's the
I know, yeah. I was just saying, like the opening, like the cockpit opening, looks a little bit further away from the like the crotch piece than on the.
Yeah, this part right here to this part right here is definitely.
It's not a huge difference, but just subtle enough to change the proportion a little.
Yep.
I like it.
That's the idea, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we can go on and on about this, but Eston Studio again, very very popular, very very popular studio. So if you guys are interested in this, I'm sure more info will come out real soon. Yeah, I do like it. Very nice. All right, next one, another 1/144 scale conversion. This one's very simple. So if you guys have the Kasi Gundam that just came out recently, you'll know that the headpiece for that thing, or the face more specifically, is ugly as fuck. Look at this thing, man. Look at it. It is a bunch of doo-doo right here. Look at
That's
this.
bizarre.
Right, so this resin company just came out with like a 3D printed part to make it more regular Gundam faced. Yeah, and honestly, it already looks like a ton better. Like,
Yeah, it does.
it's already,
I like
Yeah,
the shape
that-
of the helmet though.
Right. At least has now it has some presence to it. The other was just what the fuck.
yeah. Look at this thing, man.
What are you doing,
What
Bandai?
is this? This thing. It's gross. But anyway, yeah. So this is I have no idea when this will come out. I'm sure it's already out. If you guys are familiar with Taobao, this is by Kimura. So yeah, definitely take a look. And then second to last thing is I know this has been making the rounds lately.
The
from
Wound
Game
Award?
Studio K. Yep, the 1/100 Furudodo 2. By Sickle Studio. So if anybody is wondering, you do still need the 1/100 Woundboard kit from Sickle Studio on top of this thing, because this thing doesn't come with the base kit.
Are they printing more fucking woundwards?
They are printing more Woundboards in response to needing more of this.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Advanced Zeta. This is nice. I don't like the black that they use, but that's just me.
It's a dark black.
Yeah, too dark.
I mean, it's a very dark gray.
Yeah, it's a dark. Is it gray?
It's a very dark gray.
Yeah,
But it's almost to that like black point.
Yeah,
Like what do they call it? Like rubber or something?
Yeah, tire gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the Goddess V fan. That's very intricate, very nice. So, this is already out for pre-order. I do believe they have a July release date for this thing. I think. So this is already, this is a couple of months away from coming out, July or August. So keep your eye out for it. Finally, we got this thing right here. So this is the Soul Skill Optimus Prime. This isn't technically resin, but this is very, very expensive and very hard to purchase. So you have to talk to the designer's distributor, because this is an official Hasbro product, but it's only being sold through a certain channel. But this thing is ridiculously detailed.
yeah.
It is very nice.
It's probably because it's so licensed,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Fucking
this is
gorgeous.
beautiful. So if I know Brian hasn't seen it, but for those that haven't seen Bumblebee, which is the Lost Transformers movie,
Fucking fire.
there is there is a segment in that movie, the maybe the first 2 minutes of the movie,
Nah, it's the first
where
one.
it is essentially the war on Cybertron,
Yeah,
and it's the only time. It's only like one of the 2 scenes that Optimus Prime shows up in, and this is his form in that movie, and it is beautiful, beautiful.
Fire.
design.
I can't be bothered to watch this trite filth.
It's so fucking.
No, I need to check it out. I hear it's some good shit, and I love me some
Yeah, I heard
Transformers.
If you
the last couple that it was the best.
if you just watch that
It's
segment
better
of
than
them
all
on
the old
Cybertron,
movies.
yeah, that's
It's
all you need.
better than
you know?
all Michael Bay shit. The first 10 minutes of that movie.
What's the damage on this bad boy looking like, Pabs?
So I've heard different reports, right? So I've heard 700, I've heard 850, and at one point I think I heard 950.
Wow, might as well buy
I
the
am-
moose from Weta.
Yeah, and I'm not 100% sure on that because I contacted the designer and he was like, "You need to go talk to my distributor." I spoke to the distributor and they sent me to some messaging thing, and I wasn't like, I'm not sure on this, man. This is a little bit too
Yeah, I know.
much for me, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm hearing different things, but who actually knows?
Right.
Maybe if I'm I'm not obligated, but if I find enough motivation, then I can figure it out. But this is beautiful, man.
It's
Seriously.
fucking gorgeous, yo.
Yeah, no, exactly. I would absolutely put one together and make it stellar if I had one.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. I love that shit. I love all that detail. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's just like a heyday of like a myriad of like tones and shades from metallic and just like all the detail and all the things you can do with that. Everyone can do so many different things with it. It's so nice.
It's very, very nice. Yeah. I mean, they have the printed version right here, and I mean the painted version right here, and
That's just their painted version.
yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So. I'm trying to think where I saw this, but I think they said that you can either get it as a kit or as a finished thing. So,
hell no.
The price will vary.
Just a kit. Fuck that shit.
But yeah, very nice.
Collecting's a big thing, though.
If you guys like it, so I know it says YOLO Park, but the name of the actual designer, I think, is Nekomane. Nekomane.
30 centimeters? How tall is that?
Cat name?
30 centimeters?
Is he a mumble rapper? Like, what's going on here?
That's a good
Oh, did you say 30 centimeters in inches?
in height.
In
about
30 centimeters in inches is like 16 inches.
11 to 12. Yeah,
Is it?
it's like
12?
11.8.
Oh yeah, because
1.8
60 is 25. So yeah.
Okay, that's pretty big, yeah.
It's a big boy. So yeah, if you guys like it, pick it up. Or like I said, try to find. I'm trying to remember the group I saw it in. I'll look it up and share it again later. But yeah, for now that's Resin News.
Beauty.
So the chest on the right side did not have clear parts. It looked like, but the left one did. Like for the windshield.
Well, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he just fucking primed the whole thing. Like, didn't even bother removing the transparent part.
Okay. Fucking nice, bro. Like,
that's a good looking.
Real fucking nice, but that's a G with shipping. That's a straight G, man. God damn. If anybody wants that commissioned, they gotta buy it.
I'm gonna share one more thing, Brian.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mind. People are not gonna say anything on my Facebook. You guys are fine. So here's like the completed like pieces that are going out to people who bought this thing, and look at the amount of bags right here.
Yeah, that's a lot of bags.
That's crazy.
Dope.
That's what like an officially licensed, like the packaging's pretty shit.
No, I mean that's just the way it is, man. That's what you get,
Let's see here.
Yeah, I know, but for $1,000, man, I want some good looking stuff.
Yeah, the first batch is already sold out.
Yeah, I bet it. Yeah, bet.
I bought
Are
all
you
of them.
kidding me? Come on, man. That shit originated in Japan. You think it's gonna
look
make
at
it
that
here?
axe.
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn.
I mean,
Fired.
Here's the
Good
Matrix.
parts.
Fucking Matrix.
Yo, you think we can get some like E40 ones for $100?
God
I
damn,
really
no.
Yeah, I'll buy a fucking reprint of that. $800.
Wait until they stop making it in a year, and then wait for the reprint.
Devon, where you at?
Where's the middle finger pose? No, it looks great though.
Yeah, and it comes with a
Like no
frame.
lie.
It comes with a frame.
Okay.
This one right here.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Gosh,
I was like, is
gosh.
all that resin rubbing on resin? No way. But that's fucking nice, dude.
There you go. There's your value point. You know, so like
Yeah.
it's worth the money. Honestly, like
Comes with what?
Those-
10
I mean,
games? 12
yeah, it's
games?
not. This is not for the novice collector / novice modeler. You
No,
know,
not
you have to
always
be
good.
really serious about your shit if you're gonna throw down that kind of skrill. Same thing for the moose from Weta, right? Beautiful model, amazing. It is the size of a television.
Yeah,
Like it is like a television from the 90s. It is an huge. It's huge. Yeah, I know a couple
this
people
kid-
that have it. But,
What's
oh, sorry,
what's
Paul.
cool about what's cool about this one though is like so many different types of modelers could buy this. You know what I mean? Like it's not just someone who builds Gunpla or someone who builds Transformers. I don't know, but like I mean, if you were an automotive modeler, like you could do something with this. If you were someone who loved to weather or do like armored modeling, you could do something cool with this.
Yeah.
it's fucking gorgeous.
Like
It
stylistically, you could
really
see it
is,
going
man.
so many ways. Like I could see someone polishing the hell out of this thing and making all of like the grill chrome and everything, and it looking.
God.
This man's
Dope,
got a
or I
license
can
on
see
his
it.
ass.
Dope.
Or I could see it completely weathered and beat up looking, and
Yeah, dude,
smashing
like
one of the
the
glass
battle.
windows. And
Uh huh. Oh yeah, right. There's so much room for playing.
You definitely
You know-
set this up for one pose and
Yeah,
glue it.
don't
and
look at it. Don't
diorama.
touch it.
Yeah,
You know what's really nice about this thing?
gorgeous, man.
What,
No mecha
everything?
decals.
No,
Huh?
one mecha decal.
Fucked up.
Oh shit! You stupid.
That's beautiful. Man.
I really like the shape of the like feet and the boots, man.
There you go.
Yeah.
Man,
Yep.
As you say that.
fucking nice, dude.
Tasty.
Tasty. That's a Mortal Kombat reference. If you guys don't know.
Oh, I know.
I thought they were gonna do that in the movie, the new one.
Tasty. Try to get Kano to say it, but I mean, I don't know if they're gonna make a second batch. First batch is sold out.
Right.
But is that LEDs in the head? Right?
Looks like it.
Maybe,
I mean,
or it could
for-
just be a reflective paint.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you
$1,000.
magnetize all the hands so you can switch them out whenever you want.
True. Well, I don't know, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, Pabs. If they come around with the second round, hit me up, and I'll see if I got the
shit.
Skrilla.
Oh shit, Brian, you would fucking destroy this thing. I'd love it.
I'll let you know.
Dude.
I'll let you know if a second batch comes out because this is
Yeah.
I'd love to see you do this, Brian. What?
That's
This
just fun.
this plays with with your strengths.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
man. And it's my roots. Are you kidding me?
Mhm.
Till all are one. Like,
There's the Matrix.
yeah. I defied my mother when they finally put this on that like regular television because they couldn't go see it in the theater because like my parents would go take me to an animation film in the theater about
Fucking love this
Transformers.
thing.
But like it was gonna be on TV in the morning at like 7:00 in the morning or something like that, and I was like, "Oh my god, Transformers the movie is gonna be on TV!" And my mom was like, "You can only do that if you do all your homework and you clean your room." And I am me, right? And my shit was a disaster, and I had none of my homework done at all. And it was like 10:00 at night on a Friday. And Saturday they were gonna show this shit, and I was like, "I bet." So I did all my homework straight up, and I cleaned my whole shit. I stayed up until like 1 a.m, like just raged through it all. Crashed out for like 4 or 5 hours. Got up, watching the movie. I was like up watching the movie. Mom came out. And she's like, your room isn't clean." You didn't. And I was like, "Check it." And I showed her the paperwork, and I let her observe the site.
Mom, be quiet. Optimus is dying.
Yo,
Money.
don't you like Paul and Julio? You can't tell me this doesn't look like it's from the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It do.
Look at
Right
the
there.
eyes.
I think
man.
there
Those
are
eyes
LEDs in those
so
eyes.
badass. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the head too.
fucking gorgeous, dude.
Damn
It
it,
really
dude.
So in the original cartoon movie, they said that it was the year 2005. I'm still pretty pissed off. I don't have a flying skateboard. Okay, I was promised as a kid that I was getting a flying skateboard in 2005 and a transforming car. I don't have either one of those things.
Wonder if there's a. What are you gonna say, Leo? What?
if they do like a was it Hound and an Ironhide? Oh my god! What?
I want a hot rod.
Shit. A hot rod.
Well, that's the thing is like if they get good support for the stuff that they're working on. Oh, movies. Hold up. You can get the file
shit.
screen.
I think this might just be a slideshow. Honestly, I don't know.
Whatever. It's close enough.
Fucking nice, man. What?
There's just so many clean things to look at,
Mm-hmm.
and all the structure makes sense. Like it's very mechanical in design, but it doesn't not make sense, right? It isn't
Yeah.
like a Bayformer. Like the Bayformers are like a mess of polygons.
Yeah.
Could you
But,
imagine if the rest of the Bayformer movies just like used this kind of design?
They
You mean
do
logic?
good
If they
movies.
had
Yeah.
logic.
How visually stunning it would have been.
I think we found a Transformer.
I was so pissed that he like sold out to GM, like and
Oh yeah, I got all the cards.
Oh,
and
man.
shit in there.
And the military.
fucking Gaz has to be a Porsche. God damn it!
Yo, right?
What the hell?
That it's true. It's sacrilege.
Yeah, and I don't want Camaro Bumblebee. I want
I want a Volkswagen
Camaro.
Beetle Bumblebee.
Camaro B. Yeah, that's why Bumblebee
No.
kicked ass. It was fucking true to heart, man. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it also had John Cena in it. Just saying.
Yeah, he wasn't actually in it. It was just a uniform moving around.
So I'm pretty sure this is the $500 masterpiece Optimus Prime that came out maybe last year. I want to say.
Mm.
You
you know,
know,
it looks like doo doo.
compared to next to the Nakamake. Here's a Bayformer Soundwave, right?
Ugh.
Here's a really weird version of Grimlock. I've seen this before on
What
Instagram.
is that?
It's Grimlock.
No, I know, but like what? I've
I
never
don't
seen
know, it's
that
like
one before.
It's like a samurai rendition of it. Like it's
Mhm.
got fucking horns and shit, man.
It kind of looks like the one from the Bay movies too.
Eh,
It kind of
well,
switched up.
the evolution. Fuck, dude.
Ooh.
That's fucking nice.
They
can't
made one
wait for this.
before?
No, I think he's been working on this for a couple of years now.
Ooh, okay.
Since 2018.
Yeah. Brian, did
Hey.
you see that Grimlock? Where did you go?
I missed Grimlock. I had to go. I was making a drink. Oh wow!
Uh,
I like the
I
feet and
don't
the legs.
mind that. I like that actually. I'm a me OG. That's tight. I wrapped up my Devastator just the other day.
ooh,
My-
devastating.
My fucking like huge ass Devastator. Oh,
Weird
that's
ass version.
gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
That is gorgeous,
I'll take it.
dude. Give me a Soundwave. Soundwave is my dude.
Ooh.
Yo, if I mean there are a couple of figures out there of Bumblebee Soundwave.
Yeah.
those are also quite nice. I mean, I wish there were kits of it, but what can you do?
It's all right. It's just patience and time, man. Nostalgia will come back to me. Until then, I have a lot of models to work on. So,
Truth.
Yeah.
gosh, golly, just gorgeous. Oh, so much fun and amazing, beautiful detail. Attention to all the detail. Fabulous. That's the
Yes.
thing, guys. That's what it's about. Just attention to all the detail. Like I see a lot of things where people are starting to get that, but are starting to get to that where they like want to do that, add that detail and everything like that. But it is okay. This is something that I've been wanting to talk about, and I was going to try and talk about this on a podcast if it ever happens. Maybe we'll come back to it. But there is often a relationship that is formed between the concept of difficulty and the concept of time spent. So there are things that are difficult because they are just naturally complicated. But there are things that are time consuming, tedious, and that is, in my mind, not difficult.
Yeah, it's what
It's
people
just
easy though. When it hits
right,
that-
and that's the thing. Like, there's a relationship. There's like got to be some like weird 3-dimensional diagram of the relationship between those things, like between time spent, level of intricacy, and the third thing that I forgot.
Tediousness.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. Mundane. The mundane.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why people think that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that's why people are against, and sometimes against link and length tracks for tanks, armor modeling, stuff like that. I'm just gonna try and bring it back to like scale modeling. Sorry, Paul, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I mean, it can be more than one of those things, right? Like, it can be tedious and difficult and time consuming. It can be difficult and not tedious or time consuming, or it can be tedious and time consuming but not that difficult.
The thing is, yeah. So I mean, the thing. While I agree with that, it doesn't necessarily mean those things go hand in hand, right?
Yeah,
Like
I know.
I'll make the biggest example is this Hainu, right? It's not. I don't think it's difficult. It's just time consuming, and some of it is tedious.
Yes.
Stuff like the double zeta wasn't time consuming, wasn't necessarily tedious, but was difficult.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, thinking of like the Hainu, so the details somewhat built in, right? Because it's a resin dress up kit. Like, it's not like you had to carve all those pieces out or scribe everything yourself. But it is tedious, right? Because of how much masking did you do on that?
Yeah, a lot of masking, a lot of surface
how much
prep.
attention to detail. Doesn't mean it was difficult, but you had to take your time, pay attention to what you were doing.
Right.
You know, it's not something you can slap together
Right.
in a week.
And you don't just sit down and start pulling tape and applying. You have to think about that stuff ahead of time, which adds a whole extra quotient to it, right? I think that's what you're also implying as well, Paul, right? Is that, like, because you don't just like do it. Like, it takes time to think about all this shit. I sit here at this bench, and like a lot of the time that I'm working on stuff, or like some of the time that I'm working on stuff, I'm thinking about what is going to happen next, or what is going to happen after what happens next, or whatever, right? We all do it, I'm sure, and everybody out there does it as well. But I mean, that's just
like when you're masking, right? Like you're thinking, right? Like which color should I start with? Which color's going to cover easier? Which color's going to, you know, I don't want to ruin the finish on it. So if I put a metallic here and then try to paint a flat over that, you know, is it going to fuck it up, or the vice versa?
Something I find myself that I always have to double check my ASP is that, like, I'll mask stuff, but like it takes a long time to mask. We all know this, and I'll like do a bunch of masking to paint something out, but like I have to go back and check the work that I did before and make sure that all of my tape edges are flat, because sometimes my tape edges will peel up on me. Like, I will overspray or like F something up by accident. Sometimes I catch myself and it's good, and sometimes I fuck things up and I have to strip and then repaint everything, and it's kind of like a pain in the ass.
I think masking is the perfect example of what you're saying, right? It's not necessarily difficult. Like, I don't think there's anything inherently difficult about masking, but it's tedious.
Yeah, it is tedious. Yeah, super time consuming, but it isn't hard at all. And I feel like there is a stigma built up around, like, just specifically, let's just talk about masking. Like, there's a stigma built up about it. Like, it's some sort of like, I don't want to have to mask something. I'd rather just paint all parts. Like, nah, man, it's fine.
That's half the reason people don't hit their seams and shit.
I know, right?
Yeah, like, you're that fucking lazy, you can't paint.
Yeah.
Well, I think people are spoiled by Bandai kits, right? Like, because you're building that Hasegawa kit, right? And that whole thing is going to be masked at some point or another. But I mean, you could take a master grade, just about anything built that was made in the last 10 years, and you could probably clip it off the sprue, sand it down, and paint it, never having assembled it, and you know, you're like 99% likely not to even get a seam line anywhere.
Yeah. Right.
You know, and you get spoiled by that. Yeah. And then the first time you go to do something that doesn't go together that easy, you're like, well, what the hell? Like,
exactly.
Why is it not all separate parts? You know, or why does it have a perfect mold or a perfect seam line, or not a seam line, a perfect like panel line where I need to mask? right? Because it's really easy to run a piece of tape along a panel line, and then maybe run your knife down the panel line as well, and pull the masking tape off. But like, what if it doesn't have that? What if you need a stripe on your wing and it doesn't have a panel line right where it needs to be?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then like aligning things, like, so just a tip for all of you people out there, all my friends and everyone that are here, and all the people out there that I would like to be friends with in the modeling world. Some of you know this, some of you don't. Put your lines on your shit and then put it in a place where you can clearly view it within your range of glasses so that it's in focus, and step the fuck back and look at it, because you'll see if those lines that you thought looked so good, like right up on your chagrin, are a little to the side a little bit, or maybe like something tapers, but you can't see it because you're here. Like, take a step back, look at it, put it up and put a mirror next to it and look at the reflection of it in the mirror, because you'll be able to see a lot more of the weirdness, because you won't be like, I've seen this 1,000 times kind of thing, or call your wife in and have her tell you what a kind of crap you did. She's very gracious to me, but
it's like, no, this is good.
It's crooked, dummy.
So, Brian, I just found some more info on the that kit. So let me just check how much it actually is. Okay, so this wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So you can get it straight direct from the manufacturer named YOLO Park, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which is the factory. It is. God, this is very strange. So the actual price of the kit itself is around about $300.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not terrible.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I mean, think.
What's up?
Man?
What's up, guys?
How much are you?
I just had to rush.
I ain't rushing, man. Don't rush.
No, I said I had to rush home.
I didn't know you were Russian.
Yeah, man. I'm part Russian, man. You can't tell by the beard. I'm like hairy, like bear. I'll drink vodka in the morning.
It's funny. I'm like off the northern coast of Germany, German, like on an island, and I have like no beard.
You're called the hairless one. Believe me, do you know how long it took me to grow this beard? I started growing the beard at 35.
About 2 weeks.
No, it takes about 2-3 weeks, but like literally facial hair at 35.
Sure.
I couldn't believe it. It's that Native American skin. I swear.
No, I hear you. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't grow anything beyond this right here.
You got the shaggy, man. Leave it.
Yeah. No, I grow. I can grow a little. I could probably grow a Johnny Depp stash, but
do it.
Homie,
Dude,
don't play
that'd be
that
awesome.
game.
Yo, you gotta fucking thin it out, curl it.
No, man, no.
Straight up.
No. It's like this up here that you can see on the side. It's salt and pepper, so there's a little bit of silver flakes and shit in that.
All right. I got salt and pepper too.
I don't think $300 for that kit is absurd at all.
I absolutely agree. $300 is not bad for that kit.
I mean,
the finish
for that Optimus. Oh, Manny didn't see.
Oh,
what,
Manny
the
didn't see.
Optimus?
Okay, give me one.
Or did you see Manny?
I mean,
the resin one, the licensed one.
Yeah,
that shit is fucking beautiful.
Okay, cool.
It is
all right,
beautiful.
Okay, so
I mean,
and
Pat,
Brian, you
what's
definitely
the Hainu that you're building right now. That was $200 and something, like retail.
$225, $227, something.
So
like
then
that.
plus $70, $80 for the Hainu itself. So
It's about the same.
You're $300.
Hey guys, look! I had to strip the head again.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Did you get
it's
it all
alright,
off,
man.
though?
Most of it. I gotta start sanding it down. You know what? I wanted to fill in the side anyway, the little squares right here. Because I want to make it flat. This way, I can put that decal on there for the YF-19. Quick question, Pabs and Brian. How do you fix the lift when you're doing separate colors?
How do I fix the lift? Like if your paint lifts from your piece?
No,
Not
yeah,
lift,
exactly.
paint lifts. I'm talking about edge lift.
Bleed?
From the tape.
Yeah. You're talking about
Hold on.
You want to clean it up, or you want to do
He's
a
the
better
one.
job
Well,
masking.
yep.
Hold on, let me get
Okay,
the
well,
details straight.
depends on how clean the tape is cut in the edges and the kind of tape you're using. Are you using thick tape or using thin tape?
I'm using this tape from Display.
Oh, display. I don't know.
Yeah.
Pabs, are you familiar with that tape? I'm not familiar with that.
I am, yeah. It's actually it's not a terrible tape. Like it's a little stronger than Tamiya per se.
Right.
Yeah, and it leaves a little residue too. I gotta clean that up.
You,
So, like,
you
right
put
here,
it
see
down
this?
first? Like, do you put it down on your mat?
Yeah, I have it on my mat. Yeah.
No, I mean,
So,
like, when
this
I
little
before
residue?
I'm about to mask something, I'll put the tape down on the mat and then pull it back up off the mat, so you get some of
Yeah.
that residue off the tape.
See it on the black? The residue?
It's very hard to see. Man, use
Yeah,
your
it's
other
really hard
camera.
to see.
My other camera. Which one? My overhead?
Yeah, use your overhead.
Oh, Jesus, it's all over the place though. Hold on.
It's okay.
Okay. Let me see if it
We're
works.
patient. We're patient. I just got a bunch of tape in the mail. I ordered this shit on eBay because there you go. This is a crepe tape, paper crepe tape for doing automotive masking. I got like a dozen rolls of this for like $10 or something.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
sorry.
you're good, Manny. It's a bunch of tape. And I have so much of it, more of it too, that is twice the size, inch and a half. So
When I put tape down, like to get a hard edge, I'll take a toothpick and lightly, like, not just with your
burnish.
fingernail or whatever.
Yeah,
Just,
you burnish the tape,
Yeah.
right?
right.
Yeah.
And get it down
Yeah.
high on the corner. But like I said,
if
residue,
you
I don't
guys
know. I mean,
see it.
that stuff must be a
Yeah.
little different than what I use.
This light's washing it out. Hold on. All right, can you see it now? Whoop.
You center it a little bit more.
This
So
way,
so
okay.
you're getting lift on the edge. Is that what you said?
Oh,
No, see the
wow.
residue right there on the black?
Yes.
Right.
But the edges where I masked that red,
Uh-huh.
there's like a little bit of, like it's up instead of
So
flush.
There's a step to it.
Oh.
Okay, so it sounds like you went in a little too heavy.
Yeah, knowing me, I did.
Yeah, you went in a
No,
little
yeah,
too
I
heavy.
Interesting.
So when you're adding your secondary color, you kind of have to think about the order in which you're going to go in. Okay, so you went in. It sounds like you went in black and then you went in red. Is that correct?
Yes,
or
I did.
gold, then black,
Yes, I
then red. I always go for the lightest colors first, then the darker colors.
So it'd be gold, red, then black, and then.
I mean,
black,
it
right?
feels like a decal, so that's
Right.
pretty cool. But I don't know.
Right.
It's
Right.
annoying.
Is that the effect you were
I don't.
going
Hey,
for?
silver linings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I would do, Manny, to get rid of that residue is use a little bit of lighter fluid and just
Yeah, I gotta
just
go get them.
rub some of that stuff off. That's one way to do it. Because anything else other than that will attack your paint, and you don't want to do that.
Yeah, no alcohol, none of that shit.
No.
So that's lacquer and alcohol,
Or
Like it's alcohol
ammonia.
based.
Don't use like ammonia. Sometimes you can clean up like paint bleed with like Windex, but
And then here's a trick, Manny. All right. So
Yeah.
what I do is if I get a little bit of bleed, so I don't wait very long to remove masking tape when I'm painting. Right. So once I put in the paint and it's kind of not really tacky, but kind of it's starting to dry, I remove the tape immediately. And if I do get any bleed, which I do, I'll use a little bit of enamel thinner, and that's strong enough to keep the the uncured lacquer paint. You can remove those edges, but keep the cured lacquer underneath perfectly fine.
Nice.
Good idea. I don't have any enamel. Paint.
Lighter fluid should be enough.
Okay.
Like Ronson oil or whatever you can get at your deli.
Yeah. So what people won't like. It took me a long time to not really find this out, but a long time for somebody to say this to me.
Not this.
No, not butane fuel.
Not
no.
this.
No, the yellow
so-
bottle, right?
Yeah.
So
Zippo lighter.
it took a long time for anybody to say this out for some reason in public. But if you have any kind of solvent with enough rubbing, you can take off any paint.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's an enamel thinner on lacquer, if it's acrylic thinner on lacquer. It doesn't matter. If you rub enough, it will start to come off. It will start to eventually start to
You
work.
can even use like a Cascade dishwashing detergent shit.
Solution.
Like, that will help as well. Yeah, that will also do it with
Maybe
just
I
enough,
should
like,
do that then.
Yeah,
Any
like an
chemical
old school trick.
any chemical solution. Now, I wouldn't do it on that piece now because the red has probably cured at this point.
Yeah, it did.
Thank you. But yeah, you kind of have to time it so that if you had just taken off the mask and the paint is still slightly tacky or it's just drying, then you can start to kind of remove that.
Yeah,
and
that was
keep the
yesterday.
underneath.
When I took off the masking tape was this morning. So I'm gonna try to do like warm water with like a little bit of dish soap to try to get rid of that sticky residue.
I would try to use lighter fluid on that thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, it's lacquer, right?
Yeah, it's lacquer. Yeah. This is all the fucking New Jalen.
Could use something like this. Is like the oldest bottle in the world, but what it comes in is where's the big bottle? I've been filling that tiny bottle forever out of like refills of this stuff right here. 4012 reducer. This is 2-butoxy-ethanol. It's like a distilled ethanol like solvent that I use for all my alcohol needs.
Manny, what black is that?
The black that I'm using, that's actually the
is that
Moto
Gloss?
Yeah.
So that Moto Gloss black, the adhesion on that thing is not as good as the other lacquers that you've been using.
Really?
I don't have an issue with it at all, but okay.
So the sacrifice that you have to make for that nice glossy finish is that its adhesion isn't as good.
Okay.
So you just have to be a little bit careful. It's not really meant to be used for, like, what's the word for it? As a base, not a base color, but as a color, as a complementary color. It's more of a base color that you put something on top of.
Yo, I'm a lady. You say hello, Edward. I'm a fucking lady, bitch.
He's a lady bitch.
Adam.
Julio said it himself. He's a lady bitch.
Lady bitch.
But yeah, so man, yeah, I would do that. And then in terms of masking, like I mean, everybody uses Tamiya, right? This is Tamiya.
I don't use Tamiya at all.
I don't use
Tamiya. I also use Kamui, which is more of a larger area tape.
I use Nichiban. Different, very similar.
Nichiban? It's very similar.
Very
Look at the inside.
Yeah, look at it. I know, right? Yeah.
And then finally, I also like to use Mr. Hobby.
Respect.
I gotta get some more masking tape anyway.
Yeah, I ordered mine on eBay, which is automotive masking tape for doing like pinstripes and stuff. I'm like, well, it's good enough for doing pinstripes on automotive. I can easily use that for my masking tape. So
for rounded edges and circular things, I like to use the bending tape.
That is tight. I don't have any of that, but I use the tiny little parts stacked method. I love that though, Pabs.
It's very nice. It is. This is very, very helpful. And then, Manny, you were talking about getting residue, and then Paul was saying to put it on the mat, right? What I like to do is just put it on your fucking hand, dude, and then take it out.
Oh yeah.
The natural oils and the grease in your hand will be enough to kind of remove that residue.
So a lot of times when I'm masking, I'll put gloves on because, like, if I touch it with the insides of my hands, like it'll grease it up too much, and then it'll start to slide.
Or you'll mark mark the model. Like if you're trying to do something and you I'm a greasy bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sweating, sipping on a snow cone, standing in a speedo in a snowstorm.
Manny, you should stick it down on something and then take it back off. You won't get as much residue.
If you have one of these, Manny, I think I've seen you use one of these before, right? Where you have a couple. There you go. Just run your hand through it real quick. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Just run your hand through it, and then put masking tape on top, and then that'll be enough to give this thing a certain amount of your natural oils in your hands, and that'll be enough to remove the residue from the masking.
Yeah, the tack on the mask.
Also,
like depends too. Like, yeah, sorry.
The only trouble I'm having right now with stripping this paint off is the small, tight areas. I can't get into them.
Oh, like you can't get the paint out of the little...
Yeah, I can't get them out, like especially like in the vented areas on the sides.
You're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me for this, Manny. But so I cut off a little bit of styrene Put some self-adhesive masking thing on there, and then just glue a little bit, like glue a toothpick on top, and then
super glue it, and then use that. Yeah.
To sand it out.
Scrape it off. Or you can also use just the tip of the toothpick to just pick off.
Yeah.
If you can pick it out, yeah. No, I literally
What about metal
have
tweezers? No.
Just be careful.
from working on like the venting area. Oh shit, I lost one. From working on the venting areas of this this measurement, I literally have these little sanding blocks that I've been using. They're dual-sided. One side is slightly more abrasive than the other side, and I hold them with my tweezers like this, and I sand with them.
Yeah, I do the exact same thing. I like to use angle tweezers, and you just grab it. And
You go long. Oh, yo, I'm holding it the wrong way. So
I've cut some of these God hand sponges up into like little tiny.
I've been holding it like this
and used tweezers and stuff.
Yeah, this
Habs is right. Hold it like this.
Yeah, that same thing.
Oh wait, I crushed the core though because I'm a monster.
You just gotta be a bit careful, and then
I don't know how to be careful.
Yeah, we don't have dainty little hands.
This is how I get into like say on the inside. Well, you guys can't see it, but like on the inside of the high noon, like this part right here, because this was very rough. So I had to go in there and really sand it in.
Also 10. Yeah. But I'm a guitarist. So I need it. I need that.
You got shit on me, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Hello.
You got shit on me, man. Come on, son.
3.5 inches.
I know, and I measured the small hand too. I didn't measure the big hand.
Look at this, man. That ruler you're holding, this is the same ruler, bro. All right.
Do you think if he cleared that shoulder piece, he would like if he glossed over it a couple times, he would lose that step? Or is it
Well, I'm gonna hit it with a matte or a flat type.
He wouldn't lose that step even if
it'll be more pronounced. I think it'd be more pronounced.
So another way you could do it, Manny, is this is a risky move, but you could also wet sand.
I tried the wet sanding on the head for that thumbprint, and I was like, "Fuck this! I'm dipping it. I'm stripping the whole thing."
So in zero pressure, you just gotta lightly go over that with like minimum 4,000.
Yeah,
a little bit of wood.
I don't have 4,000. I have 250. It's the highest. I got the microfiber.
Oh no, you have
2,500 is what you're saying.
Hold up, you have it.
2,500. Yeah, 2,500. Sorry.
I was gonna say like 250 is a bit low, bro.
No, you do, man. You got this up, right, Manny?
Yeah. That's what I have.
So you've got 8,000. The 3 value, micro 3 is 8,000. Micro 2 is 11,000, and micro 1 is 14,000. So the white one is 14,000. The baby blue one is 11,000. The pink one is 8,000. There's a darker blue one that's at 18. Then there's a gray one, and then the green one. The gray one's 12, and the green one's 600.
Yeah, so using those and then just a couple of drops of water will really help you remove not only bumps and stuff, but like little hairs that may have trapped in there and all that stuff, and then hit it again with a little bit of that same color, and then hit it with whatever clear coat that you use, and you're good to go, man. All right. The thing that you want to make sure of is that there's no step between the paint and the new paint that you're applying.
Yeah, that's the only problem. I don't know. I might just strip it and do it all over again.
That's another method. It's going to take you a little bit more time, obviously, and a little bit more effort. But maybe in the future, you might want to try that method and see how it works. And that'll save you a heck of a lot of time and paint and
masking tape.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm not defeated yet, guys. Still going. It's my first master grade painting, so
hell yeah! Why never defeated? I can't wait until you approach your next project that you're speculating, your painting project.
The next one is going to be the high grade Bursa, that Exia Moonwort mix that I made. But like, I gotta pick out the color.
Manny, get with the quant, bro. Do the quant. Do the ninja guy.
Oh yeah, what about the ninja?
Ninja I have on hold, man. He started to piss me off because like I went back, I opened up the box that he's in, and like pieces started like coming off or like breaking. Like I had like resin pieces, and they were just breaking. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, fuck this kid. I'll go back to it later.
Sometimes it's supposed to get to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get to it. I'll get to Ninja.
Oh, man, I need some bok choy.
Bok choy is.
You know, you
good.
fucking need some fucking testicles, right?
Whoa, yeah,
Julio out of context.
yeah, we testing names.
Yo, test the
I
name.
really fucking need some bok choy.
I need the bok choy.
Edward
Come on.
says it's all in the pH
Come on.
of your
Get the
oils.
bok choy.
If it's low like mine, you actually deplate metals and make them rust or tarnish so fast because it's acidic. Yeah, so I mean, it depends on your levels of acidity and alkaline.
I'm definitely acidic.
Regardless of which way you go, putting some some masking tape on your wrists or your palm, not your palms, the other side of your hand will really help with making sure you don't get any of that residue.
Yeah.
Put on your jeans.
Even your heel, your
as long as they're
thighs,
not
your shorts.
dirty. These are clean, but as long as they're not dirty. I mean, aside from this like super glue spot, everybody has one of those on their jeans, right? You're not a role modeler if you don't have the fucking
all of my
super glue.
jeans have a super glue spot.
It's the worst. Well, I was
Why
like,
is it always
these
near the
weren't-
crotch?
These weren't
Yeah,
supposed to,
always.
of course, right? These weren't supposed to be like modeling or working
Super glued
jeans,
my
but
dick.
got that super glue. No, I glued it to my fucking leg.
Yo, these guys don't know this. These guys don't know this because I think we were hanging out online, right? When I finished the quant for SCGMC, I was just wearing a towel.
Nice.
I was straight up just wearing a towel, and none of these motherfuckers knew because I didn't get up. I didn't do any of that shit because it was like the spray booth was right next to me, man. So no one
We
saw.
don't need that. We don't need to know that.
I could have gone my whole life and not known that.
I
It's all
know.
known now.
Of all the secrets we know.
Yo, so you guys didn't see it because I think the camera was pointing at my table. When I finished it, I was like, finished, and I put my hands up and like in victory.
Towel fell down.
And the towel unfurled.
Come on, man.
Oh yeah. All right. So
Like,
that's an
imagine-
example. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Had to
So
be
here's an
naked
example.
for all his builds.
This is the smallest that I normally use, like for masking tape, like for yellow masking tape. And these are the rolls that I just got, and they are literally the same, but like
How do you do that? I use
a lot more.
skinny ass shit.
can be hugified.
Yeah.
I have I think a 3 mil and a 10 mil.
This is also what I use right here.
3 mil is real good for round.
Yeah.
I use 3,
These are the
6,
sizes I use.
and 10. And wait.
I use 3/4,
And
1
18.
1/2, and 2.
Let me tell you, motherfuckers, something. Right?
That's
Of all
1, 2,
all
3,
the
4,
fucking
5.
things, of all the fucking things, you should never skimp out on, like cheap out on.
Oh, dude,
It's
I
fucking
know.
masking
It's
tape.
masking tape. Yeah.
Masking tape is
This stuff-
if you guys want the clean shit.
The stuff that I just got is good, but it's nowhere near as good as the Nichiban stuff that I was using. This is rice paper tape, and this is harder than I thought to get.
Right.
I go through 3 rolls of the 18 every build.
Damn!
It's why I
This
so
is like
so this
bullshit.
this is roll number 3 for this high new, and I'm only halfway through the fucking body.
Go hard, man. Go hard.
It's almost finished too.
I'd like to get some of those big ones you got for $10, Brian. That's really economic.
Oh, speaking of
might-
micron cloth, I gotta give you half of what I got, Julio. So just where you have it.
Okay.
I'll just give you some of this tape too, Julio and Manny.
As a quick
The tack isn't very bad, but it's hold, but it isn't like annoyingly sticky.
Yeah.
Like-
I never posted the results. I never posted the results of these of this, but like as a test, I bought like the masking tape that Hobby Lobby had replaced the Tamiya stuff with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this stuff right here. I don't know what Julio's doing.
You working on
Clipping
some
nubs.
resin?
He's cutting. He's clipping nubs.
This thing was huge. This whole piece right here was fucking ginormous. So I'm taking it up bit by bit.
Hey,
What do you
good
think?
job.
What's the
Good
detail?
for you. But yeah, I bought the masking tape from Hobby Lobby. Do not buy this stuff.
No.
Do not,
Really? It's that
bad?
do not buy
it's
this
the
stuff,
wrong
man.
There you
Like
go.
this stuff.
Sorry.
This stuff is absolute garbage. Like if I take out like a piece right here, right? Like it's already lost. Like
Oh, it's stickiness.
all adhesion.
stickiness, all adhesion. Like look at this, man. I'm just fucking like. There's nothing. There's
Wow,
nothing.
that's doo-doo.
That's
Dude,
bro.
the top view of that fucking kit is fucking immaculate.
Yeah.
I know. It looks amazing, right?
Like if I put this in my hands, right? You see, so this is the Tamiya stuff, right? Like nice and whatever. I put
Oh,
this
you
shit
got a
on.
boo-boo.
Hey, you got a
It doesn't
move.
even
Little
want to stay
buddy.
on.
Oh,
You know?
damn.
Wow.
Fucking nothing, dude. What?
There's fucking paper.
That's poodoo, my
Nothing.
guy. Did you tell him anything?
Yeah.
Right here.
A
This is
strongly
the-
worded email.
I was just fucking with this stuff. This is the stuff I just got. So this is a piece that I just pulled off a while ago. It has like a really decent tear resist. It doesn't want to run. It actually, for being a shear tear, it actually pulls pretty straight.
That's
I've
fucking
been like,
beautiful.
I've been dicking around with this. So as you can see, the ends kind of want to fuck, but I've been like, as you can see, I've been fucking with this. So, but this stuff's pretty. Oh, there you
Yo,
go.
You know what?
So yeah,
this is a really good like podcast topic. Like, what can you
Yeah.
cheap out on in this hobby,
Right.
and what can't you?
oh,
Or
it's a
shouldn't
great
you?
podcast topic.
You cannot
It's a
cheap
great
out on fucking tape. You could cheap out
Don't-
maybe on sandpaper.
Hey, stop.
Save for the podcast.
Save it for the podcast. Save it for the
Oh, I'm
podcast,
sorry.
brother.
I don't know.
No, don't be sorry. Be glad that you're part of the podcast.
The more you know.
Oh yeah,
Here you go, man.
exactly.
You wanna see the top of the-
I can't do the rainbow star noise. That's not a noise that a human can do. Oh, here we go. This is for Manny.
There you go, Manny.
Oh my god.
Get this,
I need to get that fucking kit. Did I buy the one from Z?
You can buy one from Bill. Bill is selling his.
No, I think I
damn.
bought Z's.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh damn.
I gotta wait for it to come, man. I'm gonna do totally different colors. I'm not doing that blue. I'm gonna do like a orange, red, maybe. Orange,
Nice.
red,
Do
with some
it.
teal,
Do it now.
teal accents. Some light metallic. I'm gonna go for the lighter
I
shade. Of it.
absolutely respect that. All you goofy bastards pitched in to buy me one. I owe you all a ton. So you're all gonna get. Don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna get you silly shits.
Oh no,
all
she's gonna
you.
get us. She's gonna prank us. She's like, joking. I wasn't moving to Jersey. I'm moving to California.
No, I'm moving. No, I'm moving to Jersey. No, I'm moving to Jersey. Yeah.
Yo,
man,
yo,
you have
everybody
a good
else.
property.
Yo, everybody else. A beer on your porch in front of your lakeside view or beachside view or whatever. You owe me a fucking Coke because I can't drink beer.
Straight up,
Jack
straight
and
up.
Coke.
I can Jack and Coke. I can do.
Can you?
I'll do that with you.
Can you do gin and tonic?
I can do gin and tonic.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Got a bottle of
As long
Bombay
as-
at
as
the
long as
house
it isn't-
already.
As long as it isn't beer, I can do.
Oh,
Not because I
respect.
don't like beer, because I absolutely love beer. Peroni for life.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
fun,
we can't do it.
fun.
Oh,
Is it
Peroni's
Corona
tight
for
too.
life?
No, Peroni.
Oh,
It's really, it's incredibly light. Yeah, Corona for life. Well, you know, Fast and Furious. Come on,
Yeah, exactly. Come on now.
Now,
We're
any brew
family.
you want.
the family.
Pabs, do you like
As
Modelo?
long as it's a Corona.
Yes, I'm a Toretto.
Got you, Paul. You're part of the family.
Pabs,
Hmm?
Pabs, do you like Modelo?
Modelo's okay. I'm more of a Peroni fan just because of how light it is. Like you can just drink that shit all day. It's
Yeah.
got a very nice flavor, but it's light as fuck.
I
True
like
story.
Modelo, man, compared to Corona.
Oh no, yeah,
Compared to
Modelo's
Corona,
good, too.
hell yeah. Modelo is much better than Corona.
Bill says, "Yep, I am selling mine along with a high new Verca if you need as the base." And then Bill says, "Miguel, I don't want to sell it."
Yeah, it's what I want.
Well, I mean, I
it's
have
more
the
of a
high
need.
new Verca.
Yeah,
I just need to. I don't want to hound Z for
no,
anything.
that's the
He's
thing.
going through so much shit. I'll just wait. Eventually, it will come when it comes, and then I'll be happy.
Don't worry about it, man. I'll keep bugging him for you.
it'll
no
work
bug
out.
him. No bug him.
We all know he's going through
Yeah.
his own, things are as Cheech and Chong once said, things are tough all over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All over.
He'll bounce back.
Yeah.
No.
Edward Leonard says, "What the fuck? Brian is doing a plane." Yeah, I'm back to doing an old what I started modeling when I was young. I'm doing I'm holding a joint on screen.
That's actually the Victory 3.
That's a good model too.
So yeah, the reason why Hathaway's Flash was delayed was because Sunrise and Bandai saw that Brian stopped doing Gunpla. They were like, we need to wait for him to come back and do Gunpla and release his movie.
No. This is just a Hasegawa's 2020 boxing of the Messerschmitt BF 109 G14. Eric Hartman Black Lotus colorway is my style that I'm going for. Just doing like quality of life upgrades on it. Made it wheels up. Obviously, I detailed the interior of the wheel wells because they give you. Ooh, here we go. Let's get it in the frame. Thank you,
Cartman.
Eric Hartman. Damn it.
Eric Cartman.
Yeah, I added the stitching. It's a little bit egregious, but next time I do it, I'll make like a little punch out of like brass or something, and I'll heat it up and I'll punch it into the styrene instead of building it up. But for now, it's going to be good. Most of it's going to be obscured by the closed wheels and the wheel well covers.
Are you getting it ready for MosquitoCon?
Yeah, definitely for MosquitoCon, totally.
Hell yeah!
It's going to be basically just initiating that inverted dive, so you're going to see all this glorious undercarriage. It's going to be beautifully like weathered and streaked with like the right kind of like stuff in like scale, because I've been trying to work on making everything in scale lately. And then of course the traditional camo, block camo, and then the modeled camo on the side with the white one and the black lotus nose painting. A little bit of a yellow undercarriage for the intake scoop. I've learned a lot about this plane and about planes in general building this.
Yeah. It's good knowledge to have.
Mr. Dinklau, this is Bandai. Until you do plug in, we won't be releasing Hathaway's Flash.
If you could hurry up and get back to that, that'd be great.
Yeah. No, trust.
Yeah. We'll get that back on the table. That'd be nice.
Oh no, where'd it go?
That's my stapler.
I was told that modeling was freedom.
No. Gunpla is freedom.
Don't laugh like that, man.
Yo, I'm telling you, the second dose is doing some shit to me, man.
You're getting loopy.
Oh,
yeah, he sound like he's getting Spanish, man. You sound like Ricky Ricardo. Lucy.
Yeah, exactly, Bill. Like that's why I'm here to help you out, and I'll be holding on to your stuff. If you want any of the models that you so graciously sold to me back before I build them, you're welcome to purchase them back at face value. So like no questions asked, man. That's how I do it. Same thing. I like Mikey Wine had to have like a little bit of a fire sale, a little bit of cash. And I went through, I had a little bit of extra cash. I picked up a bunch of models, and the same thing stands for him too. Like if he wants any of those things back before I build them, of course they're his back. I mean, obviously he's going to have to pay me back the money I paid for him, but it's the same thing. I have no problem parting back. And that's just like honest, that's what it's about, brother. Same deal. Like, fucking it's flex, man. Like I got a bunch of fucking models. Someday I'm gonna be like, fuck, I might need some money. Anybody want to like pick up some of these models? Like there'll be some people who'll be like, yeah, I'll pick up some of those models. That's
you got
legit.
my number, Brian.
Exactly.
I'm gonna let y'all know now. If I ever buy any of your fire sale models, I'm building them shits. Don't ask for them back. All right.
Right. I mean,
And
if
I'm
I
not
build
in the nubs.
if I build it, or if I commit it to a project before you get the opportunity to purchase it back from me, like I'm sorry. That is a condition.
Then I
build
it.
But if it's like, if I'm holding it, because I hold a lot of models and I have a bunch of projects that I am already working on. It's fine.
I'll maybe sell it back to you snapped up already.
We can't. No,
double the price.
Fuck, that's terrible. No, but I mean, like, you can't have a community if you don't try to make the community happen. So
Exactly.
True, bro. True.
that's kind of what I'm talking about. You know,
I feel you.
that's why I love everybody that is hanging out with us tonight that's actually watching right now, because like when we were drawing bigger numbers, that was okay, but those are like kind of, you know, loose numbers. But like the core people that are hanging out right now, that are watching right now, are like, you know, that they are quality viewers that are going to be hanging out, that are interested in the things that we're working on, interested in the things that we're talking about, and then want to contribute to the community. And this is fucking like the right kind of people. Y'all are great people, you know.
Except Edward Leonard.
Yeah.
You guys can't see it. You guys can't see it because the camera is pointing at my table. But I'm doing the fuck that motherfucking bitch in the hell tilt.
Fucking man comes in here and greet me.
Hello, gents. Except you.
I'm a gentle lady.
A madam.
A madam, if you will.
A madam of the evening.
Lady of the night.
It's almost as bad as calling me little buddy. Like, come on.
Come on.
Oh yeah, Bill made a wonderful point. He said that he was very sure that he would not try to take advantage of others when he was, you know, working to liquidate some of his backlog. And he said the prices be incredibly fair, and he was very upfront with everything. Like anyone that like had any questions, he was very upfront about it, which is weird because some people, you get to see who the weird people are. They'll just like turn tail and run when they're given like straightforward communication. Yeah, I agree with you, Bill. Man,
I remember I tried to sell a couple kits a little while back, and someone had messaged me. He was like, "Hey, how much for the?" I can't remember what I was selling. He was like, "How much for so and so?" And I gave him the price that I had posted because this was a Facebook thing. And then he was like, "Leave me alone."
Leave me alone.
He said, "Leave you alone."
Hey, how much you selling this for? It's $55. Leave me alone.
Oh,
Message me again. I didn't message you. You messaged me.
Shit.
Lose
Got
my
real
email.
defensive real fast when these numbers came out.
Leave me alone.
don't talk to me.
Somebody still didn't buy that Deep Striker, right?
Yeah, Deep Stacker's still here.
Oh,
I said I wanted to buy it.
Oh shit, man, where you gonna put that?
hey, someday I might buy it off Pabs. Someday I might buy Pabs' Deep Striker. Who knows?
Shit, man.
Add it to the pile.
I don't promote it. It's here. If anybody wants it, you can buy it off me. We'll talk price when.
How much you want for it, Babs?
200.
I don't remember what
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. No, I posted it. I in terms of price, I posted it at cost. But there's also, the whole shipping thing.
Shipping and all that, yeah.
It's a big kit. Big boy.
Yeah, leave me alone with that.
You know what? When I come to your neck of the woods, Pabs, I'll pick it up.
Paul, you built your Deep Striker, right?
Yeah. It is.
It's over there somewhere.
Yeah. That big statue over there.
Something in there.
That shit is huge, bro.
Yes.
It's a big kit. It's a big kit.
Man,
Imagine repainting that whole thing.
There were a couple of vendors out at SCGMC that painted and brought them to SCGMC, and I'm like, holy shit!
Those weren't Deep Strikers. Those were fucking Mechanic Horse Teeth Sturmers.
Deep Sturmers.
There was a Deep Striker there too, though, man.
I don't remember the
Teeth
Deep
Sturmers
Striker
are nice.
because it was overshadowed by the fucking Teeth Sturmer.
That's a big one. It's a real big one.
I have the 1 to 120 one, but I missed
That's
out on
slightly,
one.
that's slightly smaller, right?
Yeah.
It's a little easier to build.
It's still bigger than the Bandai one, though.
Oh yeah. I saw him. I was like, these motherfuckers taking up so much space on the table. Calm down.
It's so many fucking parts too. It's like 3,000 parts.
What's the store in LA that is in that like abandoned mall?
Oh, I saw the SCGMC guys walked in there, right? Is that
Yeah. I forgot the name, but they
starts
had
with an
Uncle
I.
Bingo's.
Uncle Bingo's hobby hole.
Uncle Bingo.
Hobby hole.
Yeah, because was it John was talking about? She goes to like the obscure places. Again, she goes to Uncle Bingo's hobby hole.
I think it's Inland Empire, right?
Yeah, dude. They did a deep strike. I remember them bringing it in. And then when we went there the next day, me, Donnie, and Shane, they had it up. I was like, "Ooh, this was your guys.
It was yours.
It was yours." So I'm gonna have to fill in this little fucking hole here. Can't even pick it up, and then rescribe that circle, dude. Because there is a hole right in there.
Yo, I didn't know New Yorkers could bitch so much, man.
Yo, suck my hole from the back.
You got ass on the menu.
Jesus. Fuck you, Babs. All right? Fuck you,
Lose my number.
Leave me alone. I might be able to do it with super glue because it's not a very deep hole.
Bill, it's the Artisan Club 135 scale wing zero bust.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're doing right now, Julio?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit.
So we Julio and I had a deal that if he lost a certain amount of weight, I would give him this kit.
That's right. I remember that.
This man didn't hit the target, but I still gave him the kit, and now this man's bitching.
Yeah, I'm a bitch. Yeah. As a matter of fact, every time I hit a snag, I'm DMing you.
I want my weight back.
Yeah.
Yo, take back this neck. I got receipts.
I'd rather eat this sandwich and put this shit together.
Yo, so Miguel says, yo, this man has done nothing but complain about this resin tonight.
Yo.
And then Miguel continues on and said something an OMC winner wouldn't do.
Yo, if you enter OMC, you can talk shit. But right now, all you doing is repainting with your 4'2" ass. Shut up, Pepito. Shut the fuck up, Pepito. You ain't even try to enter OMC. You ain't even think about OMC till Andrew won. Stop riding that man's dick. Please, get off of it. Jesus Christ.
You have to be this tall anyway to ride it.
No saddle. He's jumping on that back roll.
For real, just wee-ha. How do you say that in Canadian?
It's a wee.
Wee,
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Fucking Pepito Crespo.
And then he says, all I hear is blah, blah, blah. Right? And then Miguel continues on to say, so much noise coming from Brooklyn tonight.
Yo, you don't have to watch this stream, bro. You can go watch a Canadian stream right now. Is it Ariel streaming? Go watch Ariel.
Yeah, but he's here for the content.
Fuck out of here, bro.
You guys got me. I just love Pabs' tape. All the tape. I'm Chris Tape.
Pabs tape.
All right.
I might make my own someday.
Tape Pabs.
All of it. I need to buy more, honestly.
Yeah, you know.
This one lost the
Because-
So, should I put a piece of styrene to fill in the hole right there? The little hole?
Hold up, let me see it.
A little square?
Pinhole?
be
Oh,
bigger.
no. It's like a dent in the side.
Yeah, it's
No.
like a square piece of styrene. Or should I just
No.
glue it?
So the problem, Manny, is that then part of the detail?
Yeah, it's part of the detail.
Yeah, but I want to make it flush. I want to make it
So you want
flat.
to make? Oh, you want to make it flush?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't. What do you think, Chris? What I would do is I would say cut a piece of styrene that's about the same size as it, and then glue it in there, and
And
then
then
like,
set
sand it flush.
Yeah. Even if that piece is a little bit smaller, let the glue flood a little bit and then sand that down.
Or like make it a little, even if it's a little bit bigger, a little bit chonkier, like fill it, so like plug it in there and let it and then sand it off so that you really fill it out, right? And like Pabs was saying too, if it's a little bit smaller too, let it melt out and make it go good.
You got it. I'm gonna do that.
Why do you want to get rid of it?
Because on the decal, for the YF-19, it has that red arrow that goes across, and that square is going to be in the way. I have to have it flush. Just for his decal.
Right. You can always cut the decal.
Miguel went full on Karen. You let me speak to the stream manager.
Oh my god, fucking Canadians, bro.
You won't have a job in the morning. I'm sorry.
Fucking Canadian, straight to the manager. Go ahead, tell him you crybaby. Fucking little Pepito crying over here. Yo, Paps, how's the cast on that high new? It's real nice, right? No pinholes, none of that crazy shit. This man got it easy. Fucking, I want to shoot your rubber. Yo, don't be mad because your husband wants to fuck me.
Maybe I should take this banner down. And maybe I should put this banner up.
There you go.
I'm sorry, Miguel triggered me. It makes me feel bad I'm not working on my OMC project right now. Fuck you, Miguel.
Brian, have you done with the drawing phase with the OMC that you're doing?
I haven't touched anything beyond like internal brain parts. Like I've been thinking about it.
You can't mad scramble this year. We got to beat the Canadians, bro.
No, that's fine. I'm not worried about.
You just lit a fire.
Hold up. Let me switch my camera here really quick.
Yeah, Miguel says he doesn't like moist coals.
I like them bone dry.
Jesus Christ! Just nothing like a hacking cough. Everyone loves a hacking.
400 grit sandpaper.
120.
No, I don't participate in OMC because I'm trying to beat anybody or like win or whatever. Like I enjoy the idea, the base core of the original mecha contest. I think is fabulous. That it's like take the things and make a new thing and do whatever you want, and it's very critically judged and properly judged, and everybody that participates like really cares about what they're doing. I love that. Like that is amazing. And the community is really good. So
every participant cares about the bills. I see why Miguel isn't joining now.
Got him.
No, and it's like it always shows. Like it's like the first year, 2019. Like I myself and Win and I'm drawing a bunch of blanks now. Because I have had a couple of drinks tonight, but a bunch of people participated, but it wasn't as many as the next year, which like myself and Andrew and a bunch of other people that I can't remember right now because I had too many drinks. But it was way more participation, and the level of competition and the level of care and community participation increased within the second year more than tenfold, probably.
So Edward Leonard says, "What's up, Z? Hope you and your family are well." But I don't see a message from Z anywhere.
I don't see Z anywhere. Yeah, either. Yeah. We all hope Z's family as well too. He hasn't been around the stream yet today.
Yeah. He hasn't been around yet. I'm sure he's sleeping things up.
But with the work and the community interaction with the Facebook page and then the website and everything, it's been very huge this year. There's going to be it's going to be very tough for the judges that they selected. I feel sorry for the judges that I do know and the judges that I don't know. Because it is going to be just an amazing thing. I have a plan. I have been thinking about it. My plan is crazy. Those of you that know about it know that it's fucking crazy. I'm not going to talk about it here on the stream wild. It's going to be on the snuff a little bit, but I'll be showing little bits and pieces of it when it starts to happen. It's not going to happen for a while. Oh wait, here we go.
There you go. Nice and easy.
How's it look?
Very simple.
Very nice.
Yeah, see, nice and simple. Just gotta make sure there's no stepping in there, and you're good to go.
So
there's a little bit of a lip on there, but I just have to sand it down. This is just me gluing it in.
Yeah, let it cure and then sand it down.
Yep. Sweet.
Yeah, OMC.
Yeah, that's been a bit of a challenge. Like I was talking about on this, like getting everything to match, lining things and squooshing and rescribing lines, and I have to go back because I did some work drunk, and I have to go back and clean it up. And
Come fly with me, lesbian seagull.
yeah, a little too frank.
Don't drink and scribe.
No Frank, all right.
Yeah,
No Frank's a piece of shit.
Exactly, Paul. You don't drink and scribe. Yeah, this is. I can do better than that. It's kind of shameful. I'm not gonna lie. It's okay though. Hey, that's the thing. Is like nothing is broke. You can always fix it. People say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. My other thing is saying nothing is broke, you can always fix it, and that's okay. Like that's the thing. Like you never make a mistake. You can always repair something. If you don't repair something, that's a mistake. Like your inaction is actually the mistake. So as long as you can fix it, that's fine. If you miss a deadline, fuck it, that's fine. It's not about hitting deadlines or participating in competitions or winning model kits, because we can all amass a gigantic pile of plastic that we'll die with. Right. That's horrible. Yeah. Paul, I'm sorry. But I know of modelers that are like, so I met my girl and she knew that I was a modeler. She knew that I had a stash, and he was like, and then I showed her the room that I model in and the stash. And I mind you, I have a stash of 1,000 kits. And it's just, and it's like,
damn. I don't have anywhere near 1,000.
Neither do I. I never will, because I'll never be able to do that.
I don't want 1,000 kits. Like, there's not 1,000 kits I can think of right now that like.
They're all
unless it's multiple for kit bash.
They're all HGs.
Because like I have multiple.
I don't want any of them.
I have like multiple kits at the gym, and I'm using them for parts. Speaking of, I got to give Julio the head pieces of the gym.
I just need a visor, man.
I have a decent amount of.
There is a. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Paps. There's a what's it? It's I don't know how you want to call it, like not an idiom. I don't know what I want to say, but it's what it breaks down to is Sable, and it's like it's like scale model acquisition beyond expedited lifespan. Something like that, or like Sable, something along those lines. Like, what can you buy, or safe acquisition, or something like that? Can you buy this model and still be able to build it before you're gonna die? So that's something. We're not at that point. I'm sure that most people that are watching this right now are nowhere near that point. But it's just like, when you get that stash and you get all those models, and you have all these projects. It's just like. What are you gonna build everything? Like,
yes,
can you do it?
At least snap it.
Yeah, I know. And then there's a model podcast called the On the Bench podcast, and they have talked about like the difference between collectors versus builders, and they kind of tickled it and they went back and forth. And I feel like they kind of barely touched on it, but yeah, it's interesting to think about that, like relationship between us, because I feel like we all are both collectors and builders, but
I'm a collector builder.
Collective builders.
He's a collectible.
I gotta tell you my plan for OMC.
I could probably buy 1,000 Astrays. Yeah.
My plan for OMC is to at least beat Andrew, so I could talk shit to Miguel.
Jason also says, let me flex my collection. Oh, and this is the corner where I sleep on top of my microwave. Oh my.
You can share this dinner plate with me.
Oh my god. Imagine.
Don't use the plastic utensils. I might use those for kit bashing.
Yeah, you have to spray them with paint.
I paint on the spoon, but you get some cereal.
It's yours. I promise.
I stuff my pillows with the bags that the runners come in.
All with the bags.
The crinkle's so nice.
ASMR before I go to sleep.
Oh man. Could you imagine that? Like 10, 20 years of that, like stuffed into a mattress, just continually stuffed. Eventually, it would become solid.
Yeah.
I already
You could sell it as bulk.
I already have kits, like obviously in the
Later,
closet.
Michael Dawson.
Later, Mike.
There's already resin kits in the basement. There's resin kits in the garage. I think there's resin kits in the other room that my wife doesn't know about.
What is that black box? That's a shoe
It's
box.
okay. She doesn't watch us, so that's fine.
Unless you
You're
know.
in a safe space.
I've been
I'm
able to
very upfront with
isolate
Colleen.
everything.
Colleen
to
knows
this
about
room.
all the models I have, especially now. And she literally said to me as we were moving stuff that I have collected over the years in my storage space, whether it be my
You guys have-
immense Lego collection. I've been collecting Lego since 1986, so have a lot of Lego.
I don't think Cole has much room to budge with 700 books.
Oh,
800 books, but that's still-
800 books.
Yeah. But that's okay. I respect.
Yeah,
no,
I
and
mean, you need
she
800
respects
books by end of
my
life.
own weird gluttonous collection as because she also has an amazing, awesome gluttonous collection of books, and that's I support the book collection. I will build her more bookshelves until the end of time, and our house will be a bookshelf if that's what she really wants. To keep doing books. I fucking don't care, man. That is awesome to me.
Not
We
gonna
live
lie,
in a bookshelf.
I think that's what Laura wants to. She wants like at least a library.
Build in something.
Study.
It's easy.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do.
It's very easy to do.
Yes. So, like, yeah, I'm absolutely all for it, and that's why our house right now, even though it's small, it is literally lined with bookshelves that until very recently have been very full of books. We're packing, so. But yeah, so I'm absolutely upfront with everything about all of the modeling. But she did say to me when moving my shit, she was just like, I am aghast at the. I am amazed. I am amazed at the amount of stuff that you have. The boxes.
I am
And
aghast, good sir.
And that wasn't even the worst of it. Like last trip was the worst of it. And this is like, I put these boxes together that have like my molds from when I was doing all my prop work, because I still have all my prop molds, the silicone molds with the fiberglass jackets and all that shit. Right. So I have a couple of boxes that weigh like 65, 70 pounds. And there's like a few of those, like maybe four boxes like that. And it's just like, I'm just going to be carrying these around with me for the rest of my life. I'm going to have to open my Etsy store back up and sell something, make it worth my while.
truth.
But yeah, I have a lot of shit.
As you
What am I
should.
going to do with it? I know. Should I sell my molds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the masters.
Yeah, don't sell the
I
monsters.
wouldn't.
Sell copies of the mold.
Yeah.
Copies of the mold? That would be me making the mold again.
Yes.
Why would I? Why?
Because
I
you want to
have-
make it the moolah.
No. I have
Making the
the master sculpt, right?
Yeah.
I have the sculpt, and I can easily make molds better than the molds I made before. So maybe I should sell the molds.
If you have the master, you're good.
Of course, I have the master sculpt. There's no market for it. It's just that's the thing. It's just like I'm carrying around all this stuff. It's like, the hell.
If it can get you some bread, man, definitely do it.
Probably not though. That's the deal. Like,
No monies?
probably not. There's probably very little to no market in it.
No
Unless-
monies, no gummies.
I wonder. And the thing is, it's so heavy that like shipping them anywhere would cost an incredible amount of money.
Yeah.
It's like I would try and ship them to like one of my like associates in that world or whatever, like a person that I would consider her to be a friend, like loosely, because I'm a very friendly individual. But Goldbuster Cosplay has gotten a bunch of buzz from my Malawan SMG that she painted. I sent her just a raw cast. She paid for it, obviously, like the value, and like painted it up. And she gets like so much because her cosplay stuff is out of this world, and her paint job was super duper stellar. And my friend Amir in Israel, God, I hope he's okay. He did an amazing paint job on his as well, with like the whole hexagon pattern and everything. It was so very fucking good.
Nice.
Actually, Israel and what is it, Hamza, are in a
Hamas,
truce talk right now.
Oh, Hamas, yeah.
Yeah, they're on a truce right now.
Good.
Right? Talking for a truce.
Settle the F down.
It's an 11-day ceasefire.
Okay, well, baby
11
steps.
days.
Baby steps, I guess.
It's an 11-day ceasefire for peace to stop
Figure this shit out.
the civilian killing.
Yeah, they gotta stop this shit, man. That's OD.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah. Crazy
Yeah.
time.
Crazy.
Yeah, all over, everywhere, the whole world. Yeah, that's the thing, Bill. Sell to an Etsy shop that makes props already. Yeah, but the thing is, like, are they gonna want to do it?
Yo, I found out that we have an Etsy headquarters by the Brooklyn Bridge in Brooklyn.
Yeah, dude.
I was driving over the Brooklyn Bridge the other day. I'm like, what the fuck? There's a huge Etsy building.
Mm-hmm. That shit big.
Big. Yep. Didn't mean to kill the conversation, but all right. It is what it is.
I thought the idea of Etsy though, wasn't it? You sell directly? Like,
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, why would they need a headquarters? Like,
Oh
I
no,
think
they
it's a
make money on
warehouse.
that. Oh, they make money on that.
Oh yeah. But I assumed it was something along the lines of like eBay, like when eBay first started, where you're selling from user to user, and they just make some kind of commission.
Yeah,
But they
I
don't
sell
store
my stuff
anything
and they
for
make
you,
a
right?
commission on it. I have no idea, exactly about that support. So it is literally that, though. Like that's how I've dealt with my Etsy so far. Is that
If it's
I
their
do all the-
headquarters, each headquarters handles each side of the country. So whether that be shop maintenance or customer service, not customer service, but seller service. You know what I mean?
both.
Yeah.
Help out.
And both. I'm sure that there is that too, because there is customer feedback and all that, and service, and all the other intricacies that come with all that shit. That all takes people to manage. Like that makes sense. They would have that. So a hub, sure, right? Yeah, like you can't just like expect the computers to handle all the stuff. Like
That would not be a good idea.
you run into problems.
I
Yo,
did not
definitely a hub, just like Amazon's center in Brooklyn too.
Yeah, but I mean, Amazon, that hub's up like it's a facility, like a distribution facility, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I don't think Etsy has a distribution facility because everything goes directly
No.
from the seller to the buyer.
Peer to peer.
Yeah.
Peer to peer.
Yeah, exactly. It's not that. Yeah, it's just office space where people sit.
Yeah.
Field questions.
Real cheap right now.
Can be, yeah. Business space can be quite cheap. Honestly, it is kind of expensive out here in the city still. No lie.
There's like a fucking crack in there. You can't even really see it.
What that? Yeah, I see it. No, I see it.
Look at this bullshit.
My
Mozilla,
man's needs to moisturize.
Yeah, this
He's been saying it all day.
It's
fucking
the
this
resin.
stupid
It's the resin.
fucking dummy.
No. So Julio, what does the inside look like?
My man needs to buy some Aveeno or something.
So it's
Neutrogena.
solid.
Jergens.
All right, it's solid.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
And
it's
but you've just got a surface crack.
yeah, it's gonna surface crack. I'm just fucking around.
That's nothing. What the fuck?
Brooklyn man, them.
Maybe some
Madam.
Johnson and Johnson baby, or lather that shit on after you shower.
Yo, I'm gonna bathe myself in fucking mold release. This shit is filthy, dude. Filthy. What's that? Was Arson Club? Y'all suck. Go home.
The name is on the box, man. It's Artisan Club.
Arson Club.
Send this shit to Stickler Studios. Y'all fucking up.
All right. I think on that note, we're 2.5 hours in. Let's wrap this up, my dudes.
Wrapping it up.
We're gonna start the round. We're gonna go counterclockwise. We're gonna start with you, Manny, and roll around the group.
Hey guys, sorry, I was talking to my brother real quick on Xbox.
Oh,
He got the new Xbox X, so he's like
Yeah,
excited.
Series X. Yeah.
So anyway, hi, I'm Manny. As you can see, Manny with the E, like a Manny Petty. Anyway, you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitch, not Twitch, yeah, Twitch, yeah, Mex-Dio, and yeah, I should be streaming tomorrow before what is the
guys?
yeah, guys, yeah, my ties. There you go.
Bye,
then
guys. Sucking
my
guys.
my ties was Zian guy. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll be on Mechanism as well.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sweet. Thanks, Manny.
No problem.
Appreciate you, bud.
Yo. Coming at you live, America's sweetheart.
Julio. Oh,
The prettiest lady in the Gunpla Girl gang.
Maybe some Dove lotion up in here.
I can't wait to hang out with you guys tomorrow on Mechanism and then Saturday on our Critical Builds, where we talk about how doo-doo Miguel is.
We would if he entered.
Yeah, have you ever submitted anything? Did you ever finish anything? Fucking, I don't even remember. Did you do anything?
No, not for the clean versus weather. He didn't submit that.
Yeah, he ain't submit. No, he doesn't even compete. This man talking mad shit. No competition, bro. Come on. You might have got a runner up with your bullshit. See you later, guys. Follow me.
Bye,
on
Julio.
Instagram.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys can find me Chris_Pabs on Instagram. As Julio mentioned, well, there's Mechanism tomorrow, obviously, and then Manny McDio's stream tomorrow, as well as My Tai with Z and Guy with special guests Zach Blyke and True Gunpla. On Saturday, we are doing the Critical Build special, feedback special for the Clean versus Weather competition that just wrapped up from Zach Aurelius. And we do have special guests, Zach Aurelius himself and Tim Child of Mecca. So if you guys are interested, if you guys entered something and you wanted to get some feedback, what you guys did well, what you could improve on, it'll be hopefully some very insightful and helpful feedback that really help level up your builds for the next competition that you guys enter. And then can we talk about the thing, Brian, or should we not talk about it?
What?
The thing that
what?
The thing.
I dare you.
Okay, I'll say it. So the boys and I have been talking about maybe starting up a podcast.
Yeah.
So if you guys are interested in that, we want to see if you guys, I know you guys are regular listeners or viewers, but if you want something more in audio form where we talk about certain topics, whether or not it's related to Gunpla is neither here nor there. So if you guys want us to do that, let us know, and we can see if we can get that rolling and started.
It's gonna be all on Apple Store. So if you don't have an Apple app, then stop being cheap.
No,
Don't be cheap.
like
Go get
that
yourself an
at all.
Apple
Not
app.
like that at all.
I have a very slight fever, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you, Pabs. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good night, Pabs.
What's up, everyone?
Grandmaster P.
Yeah. Thank you for hanging out, Chris. Thank you for coming with right after your shot. I know you feel like shit. I'm sure going through that, and it's not fun. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out.
Jesus.
Thank you, Paul, for joining me again.
Yeah, of course.
For our episode 108 for this Workbench stream that is not always regular but often frequent. Thank you guys for joining us and hanging out for this 2.5 hours. It's been a pleasure as always to talk about models and all that stuff. If you need to look at some cool stuff or looking for some new models or want to see what is new for products on the market right now, you can check out Galactic Toys in Michigan and our good friends down at USA Gundam Store in Florida. Please
one real quick. If you guys are interested in like super rare and old kits, keep an eye out on the Galactic Toys website.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Oh,
I'm talking like maybe only a handful were made or only a handful exist. Just saying. Just keep an eye out.
that's some good stuff. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you guys, and thank everybody out there as well. If you stayed this long, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Bobby Brown, Weep Ninny Bomb.
Okay. Wait, who